All right, so you can hear me and I can hear you?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. We can hear each other. Is it streaming yet? Yeah. All right, guys. Welcome from Poker House, Fort Worth. Matt here with Darren.
Hey.
And we're here doing a Congress stream, Sean's Congress stream. Is that correct?
That is accurate.
Yeah.
And for those of you not in the know, that's 5 cards. High-low.
Omaha. Yep. Going through some advertisements, but we'll be getting to the action shortly here. So, Darren, what's going on, man?
Well, Matt, I'm working tonight. I'm just ducked in here to hang out with you for a few minutes. I got to push back in here in about 13 minutes.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you taking some time on your break to come in here and visit with me and visit with the people on the stream. So, looking at this, we just got our advertisements here for our tournaments. This is our $1,500 guaranteed free roll with bomb pots every Sunday and Friday at 7 p.m. and at Wednesdays at 6:30. That sometimes trips people up, but yep. So Friday and Sunday it's at 7 p.m. And then what do we got here?
Thursdays and Saturdays are regular free roll tournaments. Thursday 6:30, Saturday at 7 p.m. Big crowds for those.
That's been absolutely big turnouts for sure. And what else do we need to talk about? I guess we're going live in 14 seconds to the action, so we'll go ahead and jump right into it.
Okay, who we got in the box tonight? Is that Q?
Q.
All right.
Q's in the box dealing this game, and we'll take a look at around the table and see what players are playing in this game tonight. Let's see. Here we go.
All right, seat number 1 as David. I don't really know David that well, but he's been.
I've known David for a couple of years now. He's a good guy. His name is David Simone. And then 2 is going to be Nick. He's just joining us. And then looks like the 3 seat's not there yet. 4 seat.
Martine?
That's Martine right there in the 4? Yeah, I believe so. So David in the 1 seat, Nick in the 2. Martine's in the 4, and we'll see as it comes back around. It looks like Miss Barbara's going to be in the 5 seat. That is Sean, his game right here in the 6. Looks like he bought in for a big stack. What, about 2,000 or so, you say?
It looks like it. Is there not a limit on what we can buy in on this Congress?
I think they said it was like 3,000 max. I mean, the thing is when a PLO format, it's really, you can't really whip it. I mean, you can only really bet what's in the size of the pot. So, kind of generally with limit and pot limit games, you can kind of buy in. There's no cap.
DMAC in seat 9? Or seat 8?
Yeah, seat 8. Well, it's only to play 8-handed, but yeah, he's technically in seat 9. We'll probably miss 1 player in the seat 8, and then Dawson looks like will be in seat 7. Is that correct? Or is Dawson in the 3?
Dawson's in the 7. That's Scott coming in on 3.
Scott coming in 3. Thank you very much for clarifying that. So, yep, Sean got in for 2,000, and most people got in for about 300. David bought in for 820. So we'll see how this goes. Looks like the first hand's coming out right now. Always going to play in this game if they needed me, but I'm going to be in here commentating instead. So.
Okay, well, you probably make out better financially that way.
That's absolutely true. This is saving me a financial strain, and hopefully it's not boring the players out or the streamers, people in the stream who are watching right now. So.
So Matt, do you have like access to all the sound effects and stuff?
I do, but I'm not going to use them because I don't know.
They're kind of annoying.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not a prop comic. I like to just, if I'm going to say something funny, I'll just use my words, you know.
It's better to be clever.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I'm any skilled at it, but here we go. First hand. Let's take a look at it. Some folds around. There's a raise to 10, or somebody raised 10. Looks like Sean raised it up. Scott right here. Definitely going to play with ace, ace, king, 10, 3.
With ace, king being suited like that? Yeah, sure.
Why wouldn't it? Let's take a look. 5 players going to the flop.
Oh,
And-
ace 3.
Not just ace 3, sir. You got
And the diamond draw.
exactly.
Well,
top
no,
set.
he doesn't have the diamond draw.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely. Ace king of
Well,
diamonds.
that can't. Diamonds can't be right if it's on the board.
That's also true. So
We need a shot of the board to see if that's correct.
yeah, looks like we're gonna have to update those graphics a little bit. Yeah, there's a technical error on that one. The card will have to be swapped out because cannot be ace of diamonds on the board when there's ace of diamonds in his hand. One of the two is not correct. We'll see it here. So that is the ace of diamonds.
So the one in his hand must not be correct.
the one in his hand is not correct.
It could be anything.
It could. It's probably an ace of spades or an ace of what? Or it could be something completely different. If it's not an ace, then Sean just turned a set of 8s right there, and he has basically an up and down straight draw. Martine has
He's got a wrap on the straight draw.
yeah. Martine makes the best low. He can't lose it. He needs a deuce, so he's gonna stay in there. Nick's in there with the set of 10s, top set, and it's the same straight draw that Sean has, but something's not right, like you said, because that ace down is on the board or on the flop.
Indeed.
So that ace is either a different card completely. If it's not another ace, then he doesn't. Then Sean would have, or Nick would have the best hand with the top set right now with the 10s. And they both make the jack high straight. So Martine's going to get half, and they're going to get chopped up quarter. And Scott, unfortunately, if he had a set of aces, it is no longer the best hand.
It's difficult to get away from, though.
So Sean's going to bet this. So Nick calls. If Martine calls, he's going to get them in bad shape. He'll have half his pot.
There's so many other lows, though, that can
Potential
beat you.
lows, yeah, for sure.
What, 42 would be the net low here?
That is correct.
But he's got 2 4s in his hand, so
And he folds it. He'd eat half of it, so they're just going to chop it evenly. There's not going to be a low. I'm curious to know what Scott's hand was since he didn't have the ace and diamonds in his hand. But it's going to be a pure chop.
We're never going to know that.
We're never going to know now.
Never going to know.
Sorry, I'll sleep just fine not knowing what that card was.
I'll get by somehow.
We'll manage our way through this.
All right, I got to duck out, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you joining me.
I'll come back if I haven't.
Yeah, come back if you on your next break. It might be a long time from now, but I'll be here. Thanks, Darren. All right, guys. Well, hopefully there's no more misreads on the cards. Like I said, it looks like that wasn't his hand that he had because the ace of diamonds was, in fact, on the board. Everyone's getting their cards scanned in. David has a really big hand. He has a wheel in his hand. Hey, here we go. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on. I got Chuck here. Cuz suited in the house right here. Let me turn your mic on, sir. Say hello to the people.
Hey people, what's going on? Congress is one of my favorite games.
Yeah. Look, Sean back to back, just heading straights right here. Flops another straight, jack high straight.
He calls with a wide range. That's why.
Yeah, like I said, David had a really big hand. He had a wheel double in his hand.
Wow.
Not exactly the flop he was looking for, though.
No, He didn't even have the back draw spades.
No.
Does anyone?
Well,
Scott has the 6-4 spade.
yeah,
The boat gets there.
that's all true. But I don't think anybody.
No one can get the boat.
Yeah, Scott actually has the best hand, right? I believe so.
With the spade, yeah, the flush.
I mean, he's the only flush draw, right? Nobody made a full house. Yep, Scott.
Wow. Crazy game that this is.
It is a crazy game. We played this last time, or not last week.
Yeah,
Before you did
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, I played in the stream and got destroyed, but I had a lot of fun.
You had that 9. I thought you were gonna bet the turn.
To what?
With the one I had the pocket aces.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
then Prim caught the king on the turn.
yeah, I sniffed that one out. I knew something wasn't right. When I have a 9 and I got 2 people in the hand, I know someone has to have the bigger full house.
Well, then she had the king.
Yeah,
That king drew her in.
And then Prim bluffed me on the other hand when I was in with Sam. I was like, I wanted it so badly to call that, but I folded because of Sam, and I thought he had it, but he didn't have it. Well, you live and you learn.
Where's the chat? Where's people at?
I don't know. More people are tuning in. Yeah, if you want to send a message, we'll respond to it. Anybody who wants to
This
say
is my
something.
first speaking on live stream, so
This is
let's
Chuck's-
go, people.
Chuck's first time in here. He's no longer a virgin.
Shout out to Q Dillon.
Q, excellent job he does. Like I said, I played with, I guess really I've only played with D-Mac and David. I've played with David for years. I've known him for years.
I don't know the one seat.
The one, yeah, that's David.
Oh, you play with him? I've never seen him.
Yeah, I've known David for years. No, he's a good guy. Played with him for a long time. See, David picks up another pair of aces, just picking up good hands for sure.
Do you raise your aces pre-flop?
It's situational. It just depends on how the table's playing. I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I play small ball, especially pre-flop.
Yeah, you definitely can lose a lot of money fast if you play it too hard, too fast, for sure.
When people push the aces, I was like, aces are great and hold them.
Right. It's like it's checking around. Dawson has the best flush, I believe, and then I'm trying to look at these lows over here. It's taking me a second.
We got an ace-4.
Ace-4 is probably the best one.
Nick has ace-4.
Ace-4 is the best one.
Yep.
Nobody has ace-3, so ace-4 is going to be the best one. So Nick's going to have the best low, and I believe Dawson still has the best tie with flush.
The 10-6 flush.
Yes, sir.
Him and Barbara both signed up on Saturday for this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, round of each?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Should be fun.
No, I meant the Congress game. They signed up on Saturday.
Oh,
Like, we're having a Congress game?
Yes,
Because we kept talking about it.
I'm glad everyone showed up for this.
Glad I went this week. I got here a little too late last week. And then there was only 5 people. I'm like, I got to play a full table if I'm going to play. How you doing over there, Lorenzo? You good over there? Oh, really? Is it misreading?
Are we ironing out those kinks over there? Yeah.
It misread the first hand, and then this one, they wouldn't let me fold Martine, and folded everyone else. Martine didn't even have a setting on it.
Oh.
We're ironing out as we go. We're fixing it. It's all gonna get fixed.
Because there were hands on bomb pot that it didn't. It looked like someone on Saturday's tournament, Patty Mac's tournament.
Yeah.
There was people that looked like they folded the nuts, but they actually didn't have the card that was represented.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Sometimes it's just a little.
The software is just kind of.
Gets a little quirky sometimes. I'm ready for the big hand. I'm waiting for the massive hand to just kind of that pop bruise up and just.
Has there been one yet?
Well, this is only the third hand or fourth.
Oh,
hand.
Sean's already at $2,000 too.
Well, that's what he bought in for, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no one's really gone out of line yet.
No, like I said, he probably for everybody bought in, he kind of probably overbought in. I mean, I think the second biggest stack that bought in was like 800.
Yeah, Dawson's looking good. He's got the spade plus the clubs plus the low and Broadway draws.
Yeah. And he Not bad. He flops middle pair with the nut low draw. Who we got here? Somebody who
Straight
had
draws. Martine has.
Nick has
straight.
top pair and a straight draw. We got Martine. Martine has a huge hand too because he has nut low draw and he has up and
Yeah.
down straight draw. I mean, these are all pretty big hands. Hands that are going to continue. So
And-
Sean bets it. Which one was Sean?
Jack 10, 10, 7, 3. He's
Yeah.
got a pair of 10s right now.
He's going to feel it out. Derek's in there, D-Mac.
D-Mac, yeah.
He's got two pair right now, and he's got a basically not a. It doesn't have a wrap, but he has up and down straight draw.
Martine's not going anywhere.
No, of
especially
course
if
not.
a 4 comes right now.
No, these hands are all going to come in here. Scott, I mean, we have two ace deuces drawn. We have obviously two pair out, and then Nick has the top pair with up and down straight draw. So we'll see what this turn card is. But Martine's already all in. I don't blame him. He's doesn't have a bad hand. He needs
got
to
a
hit.
lot
He
of-
needs to hit though. I mean,
He
it's not
does
a bad,
have
it's
a
not-
lot of
I'll
draws
say
on that turn.
it's a good draw. It's not a good hand.
Because there's
technically.
only one other ace deuce there. So there's only one other deuce out there.
Yeah. So
Let's see what happens with Sean's hand. He's so lucky.
if an ace comes, Scott had the best low. That's it. The ace comes. Well, we've already got it all in. There we go. He turns top set. Okay, so now he has a huge hand. Turn top set has a nut low. So him and Scott are sharing the low. Does anybody at 9-5, right? D-Mac.
D-Mac has the best hand right now.
Yeah, he has 9-5. But he can catch a board pair. Martine can sweep this whole pot with the board pair.
Did Scott fold? Scott folded.
If he did, I'm surprised because he did make the best low.
It said he had the ace deuce.
Yeah.
Scott called. What did Scott have? Scott has the low,
Yeah,
too.
Scott has a low. Yeah, that's why he called. And if he catches a miracle 9, he can make nut with the 9 on the river.
Martine has a lot of outs right now.
I want to say, oh yeah, he does. He needs to improve because if Derek's in, he's got the straight. Takes a second to read these hands, but
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Well, we get good at it because we've been doing it a long time.
Yeah. But it's also like kind of the unique thing of reading the hands on in this
On the
format.
screen, yeah.
It's easier to read them like when
When it comes on the flop.
when they table them.
But trying to catch it. This is cool. I like this. Where's the people at out there, people? Type in the chat. So this is on.
So you can see on here, there's 4 people watching on YouTube, 5 on
Okay.
Facebook, and 1 on Twitch.
Okay.
There's always the one Twitch guy. I always appreciate him too. I think Twitch is cool.
Does it show you the comments on all of them or just on?
No, if they start, if they,
Oh,
it-
all of them show up there?
yeah,
That's
they
cool.
All, they all show up here. Yeah.
Who's on Twitch? Reach out to us. We want to know who's watching on Twitch. I was always curious. Oh, the Jack came.
Yeah, no, but that didn't change anything. Derek's, it's to go half, quarter.
Oof.
Let's go, Nick. Natalie's rooting for Nick. Hey, we all need someone to root for, right? Yeah, see, like me being here doing the commentary is a lot cheaper than me being out there playing and losing this game right now.
Well, I came in because I wasn't sure if we'd get a game, but now there's a waiting list, so
Are you on the list to play?
I put in after.
All right. Well, you never know. I mean, you know how this game can be. You might end up going out there and
Well,
getting a
your name
spot.
was on the list. I'd stay,
No,
I'd
but-
stay in here and chat, let you play.
No. I want you to play, man. I'm just saying, like, I only put my name on the list just in case they didn't have enough to get it going.
That's why
would've played.
I told Tina the same thing.
Yeah. Trust me, this is just as fine by me, just talking about the hands.
A lot cheaper.
I'll sit here, I'll sip my beer and just talk and bore the people who are watching live.
Back in my hometown, they actually made a table to be on live stream. This was back in 2005. This is before it was really big and
Oh,
popular.
yeah, for sure.
For a local TV station.
What's
That was
you grew up in what, like Pennsylvania? Or
Manchester.
Manchester,
New Hampshire, yeah.
Yeah.
And that.
I knew you were up from the Northeast somewhere.
Yeah, poker's illegal up there as well.
Is it really?
Yeah,
So,
they
like-
do it by charity. It's with
So for you to go to like a casino, you got to go drive into what? Like,
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yeah. You can go to
But no, now it's because the charity. There's actually casinos actually in New Hampshire now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but basically 30% of every dollar goes to the state and charities.
Gotcha.
So it goes to like local charities, and it's actually a pretty interesting thing. So
How far are you from? Isn't Connecticut has casinos?
Connecticut has Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods. It's 2 hours from my house in
Gotcha.
in Manchester.
Yeah, it's all they're in the same general area. I figured.
Back in my heyday, I would drive there 5 days a week.
Martine, 6 is full of deuces. Not quite the hand you want in this game, but it was.
And he called.
No, he didn't. He did not call $5. For
It
that.
says he called.
Oh, I guess he did.
And Nick has trip fours.
I see it. Wow. Here's what's funny is he has a hand where it's hard to bluff in this game because a lot of the times especially going to the turn in the river, people are going to call you with low draws. But like he literally is blocking, so like he blocks all the straights.
And then he hit the deuce.
He hit the deuce, yeah. He hits the deuce. It's so
He
funny.
hit the deuce.
But I mean, like,
What does Scott have?
D-Mac has the flush draw.
Yeah, Scott has ace three. He's got plus,
He made the best low. He's got the nut low.
and he has a straight. He's got the eights right now. Scott has a huge hand right now.
No, he doesn't have a straight though.
Yeah, he does.
8-6. Oh, he does
yeah.
have a 6. Yeah, yeah. I see
He's
it
got
now.
the straight plus the lock low right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone else that has pairs besides Martine?
D-Mac's calling with the flush draw, which is the best flush draw because David had the dry ace.
If this board pairs, Martine wins with his full house in his hand. Nope. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but he's still going to make it all the way through, I think. Cause
We got the 6-3. Scott. Wow, Scott has a sweeper right now.
No, well, Martine made the same low, right? Or 6-3.
6-3 is the low.
Yeah, 6-3 is the
Scott
low,
has a
right?
huge hand right now.
Yep. Only hand that beats him. No, Dawson got there. He made the wheel though. So they're gonna.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna chop it. It's gonna be Dawson's wheel and Scott's 9 high straight. That'll be chop. Dawson got there with the ace, made the low.
And he's smart. He didn't re-raise. Mm-hmm. That's one thing with this game. Some people raise the low, and
Get
I've
punished
learned
for it.
a long time ago. You don't. If you have lock low, don't raise it because someone else has it.
It's definitely situational in that sense for sure.
At least my experience is.
Sometimes you can do it to push off another hand that might just be going only low.
Did
but it's-
Dawson take all of that?
Huh,
So maybe Scott didn't have 8-6, but the board said he did.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was hard to have 8-6 when Martine was holding 3-6.
That's true. Because Scott folded. Dawson's picking up all the chips.
Exactly.
Those readers are temperamental, man.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Lorenzo's been working really hard to get that all ironed out and reading correctly. It's getting better.
Yeah, it is.
It's getting way better.
I thought Caleb would be here. Was Caleb far on the list?
I don't know. I'm sure he was, but I guess he's not here.
Barbara has pocket aces,
Double
suited,
Not bad, not bad.
middle straight.
And Martine has a 4, and I think nobody else has one. So
No,
Martine.
Scott has a queen.
Martine didn't bet his 4. Nope, he checks.
Everyone checks around. See if he paired up. He boated. So he has his boat, and then we have the whale draws.
Yeah.
Well, D-Mac has the 2-3.
Yeah.
Scott has the 2-3.
Martine's way in front though. He just needs to bet this. He might take it down with the bet.
He just called.
I'm surprised he just called right there. I would have probably raised a little bit, but
Maybe he's afraid of someone with pocket queens.
yeah. But
Scott has trip queens.
it's no good though. He's not full.
Is he gonna bet it?
He does. Is Martine gonna pay this off?
He's not going anywhere. He's just gonna call though.
Yeah, he just calls it. It's gonna call and win. Everest is gonna fold.
Scott's going to show us trip queens, and Martine takes it down.
Yep, shows it, and wins it.
Because he can't raise that there with the 5-4, especially with the queen out there.
Unfortunate queen on the river for sure.
I was like, man, you get a queen and something else. Where's the people at?
Yeah.
And up in New Hampshire, this used to be a limit game. Like,
Yeah, it's weird. I heard about
It was like a-
Florida used to be the same way. It was all a limit.
yeah,
Ours
two-
was a spread limit.
2-4.
Yeah.
That was the state limit was $4.
Yeah, I'm all for playing smaller games, but 2-4 that must have been kind of brutal at the end of the day.
Foxwoods had a great, was it 4-8 with a kill, half kill.
Okay, yeah,
That was fun,
that would be fun.
especially when like after you learn this game, it's just such a great game.
Bad beat saga continues. Elaborate, Nick. Why is that a bad beat? Who had the bad beat? I'm confused right now.
The Martine hand, he had the boat on the turn.
There. Nick picks up the huge hand right here. He's got ace, ace, queen, 4 deuce, suited ace. Not a whole bunch of raise pre-flop. Maybe that'll change before the night's over. And it's a pretty big
He
flop
must
for him.
think he has a good hand right here. He's got 2 of the aces.
He does. I mean,
Wow.
he's got 6 guys straight in a wheel. This one's a bad. I guess so. We'll find out. Nick's got
Do you know something that we don't?
right.
Because we are 15 minutes behind.
Yeah. Don't spoil it for all of us, including us here watching this. No.
That's not a bad beat.
All right, I got you, Nick. I got you. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Martin.
Nick only bet.
He's calling.
50.
He's got top 2 and a live ace. Just not good enough though. I think he folded. It's a good fold.
Yeah, Sean's folding too.
Yeah,
2 pair in his hand.
Sean's gonna fold when it gets to him. According to the graphics, this should be Nick's hand. We'll see something backed up, and I'm sure we're fixing it. Well, moving on. That should have been Nick's hand for sure. So what? How you enjoying Texas since you've been down here? Liking it?
I love it now. First, when I moved here, it was a little tough, but
Well,
driving down here is just crazy.
Yeah, at least the winters are a little bit more mild down here.
Yeah. Well, down here it's a bone chill. Up there it's an air chill. So, and then that summer, even though it's 100 degrees, hey, what's up? What's up, Timmy?
Hey, Mr. Slums. Good to see you, Tim. We're here, man. Why aren't you in this game right now? You should be in here playing this Congress game.
Where's Nick's hand? He doesn't have suited aces.
We'll
figure it out.
We'll
We'll
find.
see.
I'm sure it's coming. It'll be here eventually.
Trip 5s. How many have you ever gotten quads in your hand?
Only in this game. For all the years I played PLO, I've never gotten 4 of a kind. I'm almost positive, but I've definitely gotten a 4 of a kind playing with 5 cards before.
I have a friend that got.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. I know it's important.
Got to make that paper, Tim. Stupid priorities. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. So but really, the only time I really have ever caught 4 of a kind is playing here. I've never caught it just by playing 4-card PLO.
I've never actually caught it in 5 card or 6 card.
Yeah, it's hard to do. I mean, you can play a lot of hands.
Like Martine had a boat. 6s full of six,
but
3 6s and 2 deuces.
I think statistically that's a lot easier to get than 4 of a kind, though. 4 of a kind is really tough to get.
Personally, I'm not calling with 3 of a kind and a pair in my hand.
It's tough to win, but
we got straight draws out there.
yeah, Dawson has a
D-Mac's not going anywhere.
Yeah, we got set of jacks for Nick, and Dawson has a wrap on Broadway. Needs a 9 through an ace. It's not pairing. And then D-Mac still has top pair.
With this backup straight draw. Maybe this is a hand Nick's talking. So
who folded? I'm surprised. If somebody folded ace queen 10, I'm surprised that hand got folded because he had a pretty good draw. I forgot who had it, but
oh, D-Mac folded.
yeah, it's a good fold.
Yeah, with only top pair.
I probably would have had a pill with the ace queen 10, but
Well, my first time playing, I folded 3 hands that, especially the last one, that if I was in a tournament, I would have called. I
Yeah.
played tournaments a little different. I had flopped flush draw, a back door straight Broadway, and a lock low draw, but I folded on the flop because it was a big bet.
yeah, it's exactly.
Sean's very aggressive.
It
and
can get out of hand real fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a huge draw, but if it's getting raised all the way around to where
Yeah.
your whole stack has to go in, I mean, even with a big draw, you have to hit.
Yeah.
If it goes brick, or even,
Sean was to my left, so I was like first act after him, and I was like, God.
right. D-Mac's in there. Nick, another big hand.
And I like the 5-5.
Double suited aces, ace 2-4.
Wow, again. This must be the hand.
Yeah.
I like that we do the 5 now. It's so much simpler.
Yeah, it should just be a 2-5. I mean,
Yeah.
same difference.
Does Nick raise here?
I wouldn't blame him for raising with this hand. And it looks like he might be doing
Because it looked like it was a.
All right, it says it's reconnect successful, so let's see if we get the cameras back now.
The one hand he was talking about.
Yeah, now.
The one hand he was talking about.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad beat that we lost. We lost visual. There we go. We're back. Like I said, just took a second. So whatever happened that last.
Still in hand. He's doing 50.
Oh, okay. Then we're good then. I thought
Right back to whatever it was.
Yeah.
Scott called. Martine called.
Big pot. That
Barbara.
Spot's brewing.
Sean called. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 players in.
Might be 7 actually, right? Wow. What?
Wow, look at Nick's hand right now.
Martine goes all in. What is that? Oh, he has
Martine,
middle set.
Middle
yeah.
set with the 5-2 redraw for the low. Barbara has a queen high flush draw if she calls.
She's got
With the ace-4, she folded.
She folded. What is Sean going to do? What does Sean have here? Does Sean have... Oh, he's got nut low draw on top pair. That's not a bad... He's got a good hand, too. And he puts it in.
Especially with Sean calling.
He just rips it in. Anybody else he's got everyone weight covered, so anybody else who's coming in is going to be playing for their whole stack now.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
Nick,
is
I know.
Sean has
I-
behind. Sean has, Nick has 500 behind right now.
Yeah, like I said, I
He
know.
has to. There's nowhere he's going. Scott had the floor. He had a jack high flush draw.
Does this really go like 10 queen brick and then Sean wins with 2 pair right here or a jack? I mean, if you say that's bad,
With a low.
I'm afraid this is gonna go paint, right? I mean, that's why he already foreshadowed that this is not good.
Well, right now he's behind because Martin.
no,
the
I know,
smaller pot, but yeah.
but Martine's in for the main. I mean, they got a side pot,
Yeah.
a big side
Huge
pot.
side pot.
Yeah. So
Nick's all in for 680.
I mean, Nick's already beating Sean with the aces.
Yeah.
They have the same low draw. I'm really curious to see what this turn card is. I guess it's a paint card. 'Cause it's like,
The suspense, guys.
suspense.
The suspense. Let's see what this turn card.
there it is.
Oh.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Oh.
Unreal.
Runner boat for Sean.
Sean, how do you do that? And then he beats Martine too. He cracks his set of 8s.
Oh yeah, because of
See what
his
I'm saying?
runner boat.
That
wow,
is
that is a
nasty.
huge pot. And that was only hand 8, guys. Hand 8.
Hand 8, and he just TKO'd 2 players right there.
Wow.
Sean, just cannot believe just what you ran down there, sir. That's insanity. I can't hear what he's saying, but I think he knows with that grin just how lucky that was.
Oh.
I was like, I mean, it had to go paint, right? That's the only way that he was scooping that pot.
We see what you're talking about, Nick.
Nick, my condolences, sir. I will be honest with you. I have been there myself.
Oh.
I know that doesn't feel better in the moment, but it has happened to all of us.
Who's next on the list?
I guess it's you, buddy. You gonna get in there and play?
No, I think there's a few others ahead.
All right.
There was like, I know Winter's on it. I think Caleb's still on it.
Cool. As long as someone else comes in and fills those seats.
Still 7-seated. 7 players is still good. It's when you get down to 6, 5 players on a cash game.
Yeah, I mean, it's all relative. Some people kind of prefer playing a little bit shorter, but
Yeah, I like a full table personally.
blinds don't come around as fast. On full table.
It's just a little more out. You get more people.
Yeah, for sure.
No way, Nick.
I mean, of course not, man.
Nick, you had
Like, I'm just saying.
on the flop. Martine had you with the set of 8s, but you
yeah.
had so many back draws.
And like I said, and more importantly, that side pot between you and Sean was huge to where.
And then he goes runner
even
on
if,
a boat.
Even if Martine would have scooped the main and you scooped the side, that pot was still, you would have made money, a lot of money regardless. It was a really unfortunate run out. So that was just really unfortunate. That was definitely an ugly way to lose that hand.
That was a tough one, Nick.
Tough one. Yep, no doubt about it.
Hey, who's streaming us on Twitch? We're curious. If you can hear us, reach out.
He hears you. He might not want to identify himself, or
Maybe
her.
he can't. Or he's probably watching a couple of the streams, or if he's
Yeah.
streaming, playing a game on stream on Twitch. Let's see who we get coming in.
Who's gonna fill the seat? That's what we want.
That looked like a Caleb. Looked like a Caleb walking up. We'll see.
There
What
we
we
go.
got?
Well, we have.
Ooh, Scott
Barbara
has an ace-6 with the flush draw. Ace-high flush draw.
Barbara has no low draw with pair 8s, middle pair. D-Mac has a spade draw. Nobody else has spade. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Scott has.
Scott has
Scott.
and he's got the backup ace-6.
Yeah. So does Barbara. Has the back
D-Mac
ace
too.
six.
Yeah. D-Mac has the 5-4.
Here we go.
So Barbara has low.
D-Mac picks up a wheel draw with the straight draw with an ace or a 6. We'll give him the straight.
What does Sean have?
Everybody has a little bit of everything. Sean doesn't have enough. He folds. Derek's in.
Oh, it looks like your buddy that was in seat 1 moved over to seat 2.
Yeah, David's over there in C2
Okay.
now.
See who them. Oh, there's the wheel. Barbara got that.
No, she's got a 6-eye. She has a huge hand now. She makes a 6-eye.
Yeah.
6-eye straight and out low. Let's see if anybody else wants to come along. I mean,
Scott only has the A6.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also second best low too. So I mean, it's not like I understand if he wants to call with it. He's thinking, well, nobody else had ace deuce, but everyone folds. It looks like so. Yep.
She takes down the pot. Wins
Yep.
130.
Very good hand. Yeah, Nick, if you're still watching this, that was a ugly, ugly, ugly hand. Ugly way to lose. And that side pot was massive, so like I said, even if Martine would have scooped the main and you scooped the side, it was still well worth it. Yep, Caleb's joining us. I see him somewhere over here.
Yep, there it is. And I know winter's after that, if we get there.
Oh, we're getting there. I can already feel it. I don't think there's going to be one more casualty before the stream's over. I promise you. I'll lay odds on that. Caleb's grabbing his checks right there. Taking the 1 seat.
All right, it should get interesting now. A little bit more. And we do have the road to Vegas. There's
The road
two
to
different ones.
Vegas, yes.
You can get it there by playing cash and then also playing by tournaments. There are 2 actually qualifiers.
Yep.
So it's capped this time though with the hours. You can only have like up 100K, where some people had like over 100,000.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you just told me something that I didn't even know.
Yeah, I think I saw it in some of the literature.
Sean raises up with ace deuce 6-10 queen. Suited ace. Some calls around. Caleb just says, you know, I'm going to raise you with the Jack 9 8 3 2. See what happens. This game's going to get bloody.
Already spicing it up, Caleb.
I love
Let's
it.
go.
I love it.
There's always action when Sean and Caleb. D-Mac brings it as well. This would be a fun table.
All right, well, Sean's going to like it for the most part. He's got middle pair and nut low draw.
And he's got the 7 blocker. Martine, look at Martine. He's got the 7-4.
Now Sean's loving it. Now he picks up the nut club draw, and he has the nut low, so he's well ahead. Caleb does have 2 pair, but it's
Martine has
only
a lot of
8 to
draws
3.
as well.
Martine, yeah, he's got a wrap. He needs a deuce through a 9 to get there. There it is. There's a 9.
Because no one has
Yep.
Jack 7. So he's
Or
got
not Jack 7, 7-10. You mean?
9. Yeah, 7-10.
Yeah. So Martine's gonna have half, and then Sean will have the other half with the low. There, and that's a call from there. That might have been a raise actually.
I think Martine raised there. Yeah. He raised it to 100. I think Caleb is going to fold most likely.
Yeah. Cards
Yeah,
going
there.
I'm gonna chop it up.
Chop it up with Martine and Sean.
Yep. Boom, boom. Went to the high hand.
I was going to play in the tournament too.
I mean, I should have went to the high hand, but it looked like he threw the extra to the
Yeah.
to Sean, but if there was an extra, should have went to the high hand.
Who's out there in streaming land?
Yeah.
Reach out on the chat. I'll be right back.
Yep, I'll be here, buddy. We'll be right here.
You want another one?
All right, buddy. Moving on to the next hand. What we got? Hand number 11. Yo, 11. Hand 11. Let's see. Where are we at? Everyone's limping in. Sean races to 20. Sean has ace, queen, 8, 4, 3. Not a flop for the low drawers. 9, 10, 5. D-Mac has top 2. Let's see here. D-Mac leads out with top 2. All right, guys. Chuck's back in the room. Turn my mic off and your mic. Yeah. Now I have us both back on.
Alrighty.
Good card for D-Mac. He still has top 2. But let's see what's coming back around. Now Sean has a low draw. Scott obviously has a low draw as well. D-Mac actually has a low draw.
Yeah.
Low draw and a straight draw. He's got top 2 and a straight draw. Not the best low draw, but a straight draw. Let's see what happens here.
See what this river brings. River is brutal sometimes. And Scott gets there.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Scott has a nut flush draw.
Nut flush.
Yeah, that's going to sweep it. I did not. I overlooked the straight draw myself. Scott just says have it all right here. Scott, we appreciate you putting it in real sloppy.
It's trying to intimidate.
Yeah. There, he just pulls it back. Pulls it back. He knows he's got the best hand.
So we are streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and as well as Twitch with that one viewer.
Yeah.
Surprised it doesn't
You never
show
get
you.
on Twitch and sweat some video games, some Call of Duty or something?
I've actually I've watched poker. I've watched different kind of games.
Yeah.
I told my son to do it, but he never got into it. He likes Fortnite.
I was gonna say that's another game that's probably pretty popular on Twitch.
he,
is the Fortnite.
I buy him skins all the time. He doesn't ask
Skins,
all that. Yeah.
waste of money.
Yeah, total waste of money.
Because those skins doesn't improve his skill level in the game.
Well,
does it?
now on Call of Duty, they're actually going to have a sponge. Audio's cutting in and out. That must have been when we were switching.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nate.
We fix it, hopefully. Thanks, Nick. Nate, sorry.
Nathaniel. But they actually have a Jay and Silent Bob skins coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
From the View Askew network, apparently.
I've watched them for a long time.
That's hilarious.
It started with Clerks, and then with Mallrats was the original.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you go.
I saw that.
Lorenzo's giving a shout out to the 30th anniversary of Dogma or something.
Yeah.
No, 25th or something like that. Yeah.
Kevin Smith has quite the brain on him to come up with all those.
Yeah.
Of his times growing up actually in New Jersey.
In the 90s, lately in the 2000s, the odds wasn't quite as strong. But
Yeah,
I mean,
he actually had a heart attack and it changed his whole life perspective.
And it changed his humor too. Apparently.
Yeah,
his writing skills.
and he lost a lot of weight. He actually lost a lot of weight.
There you go. All right, back to this hand here.
All right.
Scott, trip fours. Anybody said four? No.
Barbara has ace, ace, king, king, 7. She can't find a call there.
Yeah, four was kind of a. I mean, it was a good card and a bad card.
Yeah.
Nobody else has a flush draw, so Scott's way ahead. But I guess D-Mac has he has a low. 8-6 will be a low.
Now he only has 2 pair.
Nah,
Not even. It's got 8s and 4s.
So what happens here, I believe, is I think Scott makes a better low. Yeah, because he can bypass the 7. He'll go 8. He can go 8-5, 6-4 twos. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Caleb can't find a call here.
No, he's gonna sweep. He's gonna sweep it.
Oh, he actually called. He thought his queens would be good. And this is on until 10 o'clock, is it?
I think so.
A quarter of 10.
Yeah. Yeah. So saddle
Actually,
in,
there's
buddy.
an
We'll be here for a
ace.
while. Do what?
There was someone had an ace there, 7 ace.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, the hand tabled. Someone had
Gotcha.
had a live ace. That's what's catchy about the.
Yeah. Hands coming through. What hand are we going to? What hand is it? Oh, 13. Lucky number, as they say. Lucky number.
I just noticed it. You can't hear it off. But that's the starting part. Whoops, sorry guys. So when do you go to Vegas, Matt?
Monday. Actually, I fought on Sunday. So I'll
Sunday. Nice. You excited?
Yeah, I'm looking to do better than I did last time I was in Vegas. Set of kings for Scott here.
Dawson has a lock low draw. any card low he hits.
Yeah, he's got an inside wrap on the wheel hand that's gonna be really hard for him to get away from for sure. But if it comes paint on the turn,
And Dawson,
see what happens.
Dawson bet.
Yeah, Dawson will most likely just be ripping this in regardless of what happens.
See what this turn brings.
But nobody raised, so just
Ooh, that changes.
nobody has Jack 10, so set of kings are still in the lead.
And Dawson checks there.
Yep. There he made it. He hit the wheel. So Dawson's
Any low card he gets there. Even an 80 has the lock low. Dawson raised to 100. Caleb has the same thing as well. Did Caleb re-raise?
I don't think so. Oh, they both made a wheel. Yeah, yeah. They're just gonna. chop it up.
They got Scott out.
Yeah.
That deuce.
Deuce really helped Caleb.
Yeah. For the low part.
Yeah.
Scott had the trip kings until that river.
Yeah. Scott needed the board repair for sure.
we got some more viewers. Who's out there?
Yeah, Chuck wants to talk to you guys.
Come on, guys.
Don't deprive him. He wants,
This is my first stream. I want to talk to you all.
yeah, he's all excited.
I want to build content, people. Come on.
Content creator you are.
Oh, here we got Complete Tree Service,
Oh,
Dave
yeah.
Perkins.
David Perkins with the tree service, treeservice817.com. Yeah, complete tree service. I'm sure that means he'll trim them, he'll cut them down.
He does mulch too, like Patty Max talks
Yeah.
about.
And then this is Martin Infante, Three Kings Heating and Cooling. Give him a call for all your heating and cooling commercial refrigeration.
There
Thank
you go.
I choked on that one.
And you could do the ad. It's very short money, and you get a 30-day period.
Oh, and
Happy birthday,
this is
Kelly.
This is Rhino's Ryan Wells Kelly.
Yeah, she turned 18.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday, Kelly.
So we're wishing her a very happy 18th birthday. Congratulations. And then
Okay.
last but not least, we got Andy Bishop, AJ, event designer, his Memory Moments event design and decor. Give him a call for all your birthdays, graduations,
graduation,
yeah.
especially with graduation coming up shortly. He can
AJ's a
help
great
you out.
guy. He'd help you out with that as well. So make sure to give him a call.
Yes,
Easy.
the new limits start tomorrow, so that's going to change a few things. The 1-2 is just going to be no straddle and no DC button. So the 1-3 tables will have all the regular stuff, your straddles, your DC buttons if you choose to. So it's going to change it up a little bit. Yeah, tomorrow's the 4th. Yeah, it starts on the 4th.
Yeah, April 4th. Yeah, for sure. Barbara, big hand here. She has the low draw. She has aces. Martine
Oh,
has
D-Mac has aces too, but he
Yeah.
doesn't have the 4. He's got a 6-4 right,
right.
ace 6 right now.
Martine has a set of deuces. And Caleb, he needs a 4 to make the 6 straight. So
And Barbara's got 2 of them.
Martine raises. I wouldn't, if Barbara puts it in right here, I would not blame her. She has the aces. She has the best low draw.
To try to get out the other low draws.
Yeah. And see right here, D-Mac, he's probably going to come around because he's got the nut flush draw. Yeah, see his
D-Mac went all in. Caleb said goodbye.
Caleb's not going to play. Martine, he also needs a board pair. And he definitely wants to avoid the heart. 5 and a heart and a 4, all that stuff. Well, as I said that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Martine loses to the set of 4s, and D-Mac's going to get the low at the 61. It's
Wow.
unfortunate.
Martine had it, and Barbara
Yeah,
checks.
Barbara's going to get,
Martine checked as well.
but Barbara has a good hand. I mean, she had a great hand.
Of course.
She had aces and the ace 4. So 60.
And D-Mac has the 6 backup 6 low. 6-4
And
2-3. We call
we were
that.
just talking about his AC and heating and cooling business right there. And
Yeah.
He just got coolered right there. He lost. He lost with the set of deuces.
Yeah, and Martine is always a gentleman at the table. He never gets on tilt or anything.
Yeah, he's always a solid guy. Always.
If you do want to advertise, reach out to actually Lorenzo or any floor. They can help and guide you in that situation. Again, it's short money, and they do it for 30 days, and they pop it up every few so often on the live stream. Which games are you going to play out in Vegas?
Horse tournaments. I'm playing a horse tournament. I'm playing a Deuce 7 tournament and a triple mix tournament.
Ooh, I love all those. I love all the board games and the mixed
Yeah.
games.
And a good friend of mine I used to work with at a different job, not poker related, but he'll be out there, so we might get up and shoot some craps or something.
Okay, there you go.
So it should be
Lots
fun.
of cool restaurants out there as well.
Yeah, I might go back to might go to Hell's Kitchen at Caesars. You know.
Okay.
There you go.
There you.
Get that one a shot. talk to my boy over here, Lorenzo. He'll probably hook me with the best vegan restaurant in Vegas. I'm sure he's got the list of them.
He's probably got our Rolodex.
Yeah, he does.
You need to know your vegan stuff? Talk to Lorenzo.
Hey.
He told me all about it one night.
He's got the Yelp review on it.
Except when the pizza comes, he's like, his mouth waters every time pizza comes there.
I'm sure.
I walk by him, I'm like, hee 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 hee.
Right.
Best friend is where it's at, always. I can't wait till some of my friends come visit me from New Hampshire down here. My kids won't come because they say it's too hot in Texas.
No, it's not. Only in summertime.
Exactly.
I mean, it's nice the rest of the year.
Well, down here it's a different kind of hot. Like it's hot, but up in New Hampshire when it's hot, it's humid.
Yeah.
So even if it's 80 degrees, it feels like it's 115.
Yeah.
And
Are you that close to like the ocean or something up there? Is that what it is, or what is it?
Where I lived, you can get to the ocean in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're an hour from the ocean and an hour in Manchester. We're an hour from Boston, depending on how fast you drive.
Right.
Oh.
There's a 6. I think Caleb's still okay. He's got the better kicker. He's got.
And
Queens
D-Mac went all in.
D-Mac's in. He's got.
He's got queens and sixes.
He's at the club draw. He's
really,
really baking on the club draw. He folds it.
Oh. And he hit the flush.
There you are, man. You're going right out of the room.
Look at that big old dude right there.
Yeah. Restaurant best friend. Where's that at? Is it on the strip? Nate? Where's it at?
If you like music and you like Meatloaf, the Bat Out of Hell, that I forget which hotel it was at, is actually a really great show. If you like Meatloaf. Yeah, D-Mac hit the flush on that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. The 3 of clubs came.
Gotcha. MGM.
MGM
is a cool casino as well. I'm more of a Caesars guy, unfortunately, because always because of the World Series, but MGM's not bad.
The landscape has definitely changed when I actually went out there in 2003, before the big boom.
Right. Sean picking up some big hands. Another aces with the deuce. I say paint cards. He's got queen 10. Yeah.
He only raised $5.
That's not a. Technically, it's not a raise.
Oh, okay,
it's just because it's the bring in, Yeah.
Surprised Sean didn't raise this.
Playing it sneaky, I guess.
Like I did that hand with
Flops top 2, or not top 2, but he flops 2 pair.
David has the Broadway right now.
Mm-hmm. And the club draw. David has a huge.
Barbara has a small club draw. D-Mac has a set of 10s.
Sean, I believe, has the dry ace. Yes, he does. So I want to see if he's going to appeal to try to catch the full house. But if the club comes, I wonder if he'll bet it strong.
Yeah, Sean's definitely not going anywhere for $20.
Yeah, I want to see what happens if the club comes. Is what I'm curious about. No, not that one.
That doesn't change much.
D-Mac turns another set. He can make 4 of a kind with a 10 or a 7 now.
Sean's hoping for a jack right now.
I think he's hoping for a club even.
Or a queen even.
Yeah.
That
runs out pretty good for David.
Yeah.
He knows he has it. So.
David has the best hand. Sean check, D-Mac checking his 2 sets. Yeah. David bet out $50, and most likely, they folded. D-Mac showing his 2 sets. He's a little upset there.
Never really helps to have 2 sets on this game.
Yeah. MGM, there's actually a casino in Massachusetts that's also an MGM casino. And then there's also Encore.
I was at Encore a year ago in like February.
Okay.
I went to play Encore because I went to Boston. So.
Okay, yeah.
It was actually a nice casino.
They for COVID they actually shrunk their room, but then they brought the poker back.
Yeah, no, the poker room was absolutely kicking out there for sure.
Yeah, there's from the border of Massachusetts to Encore, It's probably like 40 minutes, and there's actually a big casino or a poker room right in Salem, New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's lots of action. And they have like probably I think like 20 tables, which are full all the time.
No, 20 tables full all the time. That's busy for
Yeah.
sure.
What did Caleb fold? Jack 7 6 6 5. I'm always curious to see what Caleb folds. Yeah, I'm only gonna be here a few more minutes.
You're good.
Yeah. My wife just got back out of the hospital, so I just came.
I hope she's doing better, man.
Yeah, I told her I was going to play the stream, and if not, that I would come home. She's had crazy past 8 years. It's just been nonstop. Toughest person I've ever met, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Always in our thoughts, man.
Yeah. Oh, Sean's got 2 pair with the low draw.
Yeah, he's got a huge hand. Queens and fours, and
D-Mac has a 2-3 low draw. He's not going anywhere.
he might let this go. Might be a little too rough for
You
him.
think?
Yeah. See.
Wow.
He's no high either.
He has
What
no
would-
high, yeah. So you're hoping that an ace comes there. Sean wins.
Sean shakes that one down.
Yep. Sounds like that's the end of registration for our tournament.
Yep.
They opened up 4 tables, I saw, just as I was coming in.
Busy.
You always get that last minute people that register. It delays the start of the after break. I joked with Brad. I said, Brad, are you coming back to play Congress? He's like, I retired. I don't know if you guys watched that first stream, but obviously Brad was like a fish out of water that day.
Look at this. Barbara has a 2 pair and a nut flush draw.
She's definitely not going anywhere.
See what happens.
What is
here.
Sean betting? Sean has
Straight draw.
straight draw plus the flush draw.
Yep.
He's got 2 jacks in his hand, so chances of someone else having one is slim. David has the same jack 10.
No, all the way through Broadway.
Yeah.
He needs an ace through 9 through an ace. He's got a
With the second nut flush draw.
No, he doesn't have a flush draw.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It needs
Yeah.
He needs spades to come out.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys. Sorry, we went in the dark again. So
Yeah.
unfortunately,
There we
now,
go.
Now we're back. We're back.
Oh, we got the 8 of clubs.
Oh yeah. No,
Barbara has quite the hand right now.
no, she has everything right now for sure.
She's betting the pot. Oh, she only bet $60.
Yeah.
$60. Sean's not going anywhere. Maybe
Yeah, I think
that he's got a jack high flush.
Yeah, I think everybody else is pretty much out though. Dawson and David and Scott will all be checking out of this hand after this, and maybe Sean too. Yep, down. Good fold. Good fold. David's gonna drop the cards. Yep. Yeah, they all folded.
Yeah, they.
I had a feeling that was.
I'd
gonna
like to
happen.
a river hunt there. I wanted to see what that river brought. Oh, not many people chatting up today.
It's all right though. Just watching the action.
We got 13 people streaming now. 13, 6, and 1.
Yeah. They're slowly trickling in.
Right now, Barbara's the big winner. At least money-wise. Scott has Ace-Jack 9-4-2, double suited. Caleb has
He's got some
he
paint
get
cards.
Broadway draws, straight
Yeah.
draws, not really a low. Ooh.
All spades. That's Sean right there.
Sean has the world right now.
Sean doesn't need anything else. He has the perfect hand he needs.
Someone have his 10 of spades.
Yeah.
See if Sean raises here.
That would shut out the high hands for sure if he catches the 10 of spades.
And what did Scott bet? Scott has 2 pair
And a
plus
spade.
the spade, the 9 high spade. Sean's double checking.
Thank you, Jared. Doing our best, buddy.
This is my first time. Woohoo!
Chuck
Boston
making
Chuck
his
in
debut.
the house.
Yeah, he's making his debut tonight.
Building the content of let's go. Oh,
That helps out Scott, though.
that helps Scott.
It's going to be a chop.
The
pot.
Dawson is a silver fox.
Scott's free rolling the low. Only way he can still scoop with the miracle ace or jack.
Yeah.
So he's free rolling Sean right now, but in all likelihood, it's going to be a chop.
It's
Oh wow,
wow.
could not believe it. He caught there.
Let's see if Sean can.
His name is Scott Slaughter, and he just slaughtered Sean in this hand.
Can Sean find a call here?
I think he's going to.
He's gonna reluctant. He's thinking about it. He's like, I had the nut flush on the flop.
Yeah. Problem is he has no low too, though. So
He called.
He called. He's not going to like what he sees.
He called.
That Dawson guy is a silver fox. We couldn't agree more with that statement.
Always pleasant at the table, that's for sure. Him and Barbara. Always pleasant.
Nice hand, Mr. Slaughter. He definitely slaughtered on that hand.
Definitely. I played a few hands with him.
Yeah, Scott's a good guy. I mean,
Yeah.
always people are good people.
They
for
really
sure.
are. That'd be a fun table to play at.
I think in real time, you won't see it right now, guys, but in real time, I think Sean is talking to Brad about playing in the game. So you'll probably see him coming to the camera here in about 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
we always try to. I told Brad to come back and check it out.
Well, yeah, we hear him out there right now. He's talking to him. Yeah, I had 3 horses in that little, whatever you want to call it, that Calcutta-ish, whatever they did for.
Monday stream.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was interesting. And then Patty Mac.
I took Caleb. No offense, Caleb. I see you right now playing this game. I took Caleb. I took Brad, and I took who else did I take? I took 3 horses, and they all absolutely just
blew it.
blew it. Yeah.
Patty Mac made quite a few.
They broke their legs going around the corner.
Patty Mac had a piece of himself, and he got a lot of bounties, and he won the tournament.
Yeah, he made it like a bandit on
He
that
did
one,
very, very well.
Yeah, I'm happy for the guy.
Lego, points. Points for what? Who's Lego? And what does points mean? Like
Who
Road to
knows?
Vegas points?
Right. You got me for a minute? I'm going to step outside for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll keep it going. Let's go, people. Talk up the chat. Talk up the chat. Oh, Martine's all in. got a set of kings. Sean has pocket aces with a Broadway draw. I don't think he can find a call here. I've seen him call. He did call. Sean called. So Martine's all in for 190, and Sean called with the aces plus. Oh, and he has nut flush draw. He's got a lot of outs right now. And he has Broadway, and he wins. He takes it down with the Broadway, with the ace jack. He had a lot of outs. Martine had the set of kings. Caleb the GOAT. he usually plays a lot more hands. He hasn't played much today. I don't know if that's Martine's last hand. I wonder who's next on the list. Looked like I saw Martine get up and go over to the other table. And if you've never played Congress before, it's a 5-card PLO, high-low. It's quite the game once you do learn it. If you were curious to learn how to play, you could always come in. We have dealers that'll show you what to do and everything. And here we go, the road to Vegas, the hours. These are the chips you can. And some players actually have 300-plus hours. And the max they will get is 100,000. And then when you play in the tournament, because there's actually going to be 2 different ones, when you play in the tournament, you get points for when you place. And then, like if you come in first, you get 3K. Night tournament, you get 6K. So that's as it accumulates as you go, depending on your points. Here we go. Scott has trip sevens, jackpot. Sean has low. He 3-bet to this ace-queen Broadway draws plus his flush draw. And he's actually got 2 flush draws with his low. Let's see what the flop brings. All right, let's see. We got Caleb with top pair. David with, if he hits a 7, has a straight draw. And again, Sean has the low draw plus. That's really about it right now. And shot bet 85 bucks on the low draw. But he could hit a jack and also get a straight. Caleb's calling. Caleb has 6-3 and top pair with the queen. And Barbara has a straight draw as well with the jack 9.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
All right.
All righty. We got Matt back. Did Martine get up? Did you see?
Yeah. Can you go ahead and talk again?
I hear. Yeah.
Just making sure I didn't cut your mic off.
Yeah. And right now,
I didn't notice if Martine got up or not, honestly.
right now, Barbara is ahead. She's got the queen 9 for the queen high. Plus, she has the low draw. Caleb still has a backup. And what is Sean doing? Oh, Sean has the queen 9. And how much does he bet? Looks like 75 or 100. He bet 180. Caleb folded.
I'm making sure. Everyone's good?
I hear.
You hear? All right, making sure. I don't know. I thought the mics were low, but they're fine.
Taylor said Barb open-ended. There's quite a few cards that could help her. Let's see if she calls.
Queen being the most important one that can help her.
Oh, and she re-raised all in. She has the lower straight, but she also has the backup.
Yeah.
But also, Sean is kind of free rolling.
Yeah.
Especially if a king hits. I don't know who. I didn't see what queens were left. There's only 3 queens left right now, and they're both all in. And no, but she has the backup low draw.
No,
so
but
it's a chop.
Sean has ace deuce as well.
Oh, Sean got a sweeper.
He's gonna sweep it, yeah.
Oh, I confused it. So Sean actually wins it again.
Yeah, he couldn't lose the low if a low came. He had the best low.
Yeah. He had a lot of.
Okay, he's got the ace deuce. I didn't see the ace deuce over there. My bad. Yeah, we're good.
Yes. Thank you for clarifying that, Taylor. And did Barbara buy back in? Let's see if Martina's still here.
She still has chips in front of her.
Because she was all in, so she must have rebought.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see the lineup after this, see if Martina's still. Looks like right now, Sean is the biggest winner right now. What's up, Ross? How you doing out there, bud?
Ross is in the house.
Yeah. I played with him last night, and he had his girl behind him, which is cool. My wife has no interest in playing or anything. Did your son finally fall asleep last night?
It looks like Martine is.
Yeah, Martina's out.
I wonder who's gonna fill the spot.
I know Winter was there. Cooking and selling. You got to get that hustle, bro. If you ever need some crazy food, get some. Reach out to Ross. He can cook you some really, really crazy, spicy stuff.
What does he specialize in?
Well, you got knocked out, man. What do you like to cook the most? I see a lot of your spice. I don't like the spice too much, but I always see you like at the Cheetos, the hot Cheetos stuff. But what do you like to cook the most? Because you have a lot of the players always ask. All right, let's see what we got. Queen Jack 7-5 deuce. D-Mac 3-bet to 25. He's got a flush double suited.
No, he's not double suited.
He's got 8 deuce and then the ace queen. Continues with his pocket aces.
He's got not low draw.
You like cooking like I like dealing.
Right.
I've been dealing actually 18 years. Nothing I would like to do else except play, obviously. Ooh.
Interesting card. So Caleb gets the low now. He's got a 7 low.
D-Mac goes pot. Let's see if Caleb find a call.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. I don't think he likes it. Doesn't like how they hand.
Ross. Hey, Ross, you should put a thing up there on the screen. I think it's $50, Patty, there on the screen. I think it's $50, Patty Mac said, and you get a whole month of advertising, which you'll see David Perkins and Martine, and also, who was the guy with the event planner?
Oh, it's AJ.
Okay, AJ. Yeah. So if you're interested, reach out. Get some more customers out there. Up. Twitch guy left.
He might be back.
Like, I have a friend up in New Hampshire. He plays a lot on my poker, and I've watched him on Twitch many, many times. Back before Black Friday, which was back in 2000, was it 2012, I think it was?
I think that's right.
Where Poker Stars, actually, Full Tilt was, let's see what we have here. Jack 6 flush.
Yep.
Set of aces for Barbara.
Ace for Barbara. D-Mac has the best flush. Actually, probably the only flush.
Right now, the only flush, but I don't think Barbara's going anywhere with the set of aces.
And Dawson flops bottom set of sevens.
Oh, he's not going anywhere.
And Scott.
Scott, what does Scott have? He's got the low draw, 3-4. Right now, he's got the lowest low, or not the lowest low, but he does. Now he has the lowest.
Now
low.
he definitely has the lowest low.
So right now it's D-Mac and Scott. But the thing about the Black Friday with my friend, Full Tilt had you were able to buy into the same tournament. And no lie, my friend had 32 games up at once.
Yeah.
32. He had,
multi-tabling, huh?
He played often, and he. Who bet?
Scott did. He's.
Okay. Barbara folded her set of aces,
It's a good fold.
and then the 8 comes, so it's going to be a chop.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had 34 tables up at once. I do not know what. And the thing is, he could tell you every hand he had. He's got these
Staying
photographic.
focused.
Oh, he's got the photographic memory. He'll tell you what the board, what your opponent had, what his opponent had. It was crazy.
Absolutely.
I forget what I had for lunch. Oh, my wife's DoorDash got delivered. That's what I'm checking. Yep.
Nice.
Nice. DoorDash is quite interesting. Nice. Awesome. She's like, I want fruit. I'm like, babe, I got to go to work.
Does this work?
Yeah,
More or less.
Yeah, I like it. I didn't expect to be talking on the stream, but
I'm glad he chose to, man.
I love the game. I love high-low. Whether it's full card, kind of boring for me, but I will play it. I do play on an online, and I often play the 5-card, 6-card, and I actually love it.
Very nice. Sean, picking up some other good hands.
David has pocket aces. Right now, Barbara has a straight with
Yep.
the 10-8.
Gee,
With the redraw to the queen high straight. Sean folds. Barbara only bet $5. We got 5 callers, 4 callers. Ooh.
now she improves to the queen high
She
straight.
improves to the queen high. Caleb has a straight. David just has the pocket aces. He's probably going to find a fold there. Yeah. And Scott has 2 pair. And no
Nobody-
flushes. No
nobody made
flushes.
a flush.
So Barbara's hand is best right now. And she bets $5 again. See what's interesting right now with Caleb. Oh, he raised. Caleb raised to $50.
It might push her out.
Because the king-queen would be higher. Can she find a call here for
Well,
$45?
It's not. I don't think she's working with the higher straight. I think she's working with the diamonds, and he pushed
yeah.
her out. It was a good bet.
That was. She looked like she was afraid of the flush. Right now, Sean is the biggest winner. Next would be Scott, and then D-Mac, Dawson, David, and goes down from there. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll get it going. If you're out there, go ahead and reach in. Let's get some conversations going. Up, our Twitch guy's back. I feel like logging into Twitch to see if we can see who's watching us. All right, people, let's see what we got. We got low, we got flush draw. Let's see what we have. We have an 8-6 flush draw right now. The wheel gets there, but no one has it. No one's betting this pot. And then an ace. Right now, David has the best hand with a boat. Sean's taking a stab at it. with his 6-3 low. D-Mac has 2 pair. Scott David re-raises. Sean calls with his 6-3 low. He's got what they call a 6-4 dead. Because there's no 5 he has, but he has the 6-4 3 ace. Some people said they never heard that before. I don't know if it's a term up north, but I've been, like I said, I've been dealing 18 years and always called it that. All right, we got the next hand. What do we got? All right, let's see. Did no one? Yeah, no one filled Martin's seat. What does Sean have? Ace, 10, 10, 6 deuce. 3 bet to 30. Let's see if D-Mac folds. Caleb actually called. Wow, David has 3 aces. So did he have 3 aces in fold? I wonder if that's right. Said he had 3 aces. I don't know what his other cards were. Be interesting to see this flop. Sean flops a set of 10s with the lock low at the moment. Scott has a flush draw. Caleb has a inside straight draw. I think Caleb potted it, so it'd be interesting to see if Scott calls here. Caleb went all in, and Sean's definitely not going anywhere. Set of 10s with the lock low. Caleb is looking for a 6. A6. Caleb gets the flush. The flush. And Sean has a 6. Has the 6 low. Caleb got runner flush. He needed a 6 or a non-paired spade. In the discussion right now, the low and the high. And Sean has the 6 ace. 6 ace. All right, on to the next one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players left. 7 players. We do have an open seat if you're interested. Still get another hour-ish. There was a waiting list, but I think they're probably actually in the tournament now, so. Ooh, Sean has, and he just calls. I thought he would just 3-bet that. Oh, we got Caleb. Caleb with pocket jacks and a lock low, or a low draw. Be interesting to see what Sean does here. Oh, he just does a call. He just calls. So we got 5 to the flop. Caleb's outs are gone. 5-3 right now. David bets 50. Sean with lock low isn't going anywhere. Looked like David bet with possible straight draw. Barbara's thinking about it. She had a straight draw as well. And Sean just smooth calls. And Caleb calls also. See what this turn card is. So David has caught his straight. Sean has lock low. Let's see if Caleb finds a call here. He's got 2 pair. Let's see what happens. Ooh, ooh. Caleb gets his boat. Caleb hits his boat. David. Did Caleb fold his boat? Okay, he threw in the chip. He threw in the chip. Actually, is it? David did win, so Caleb didn't boat.
Chuck, are you confused right now?
No,
What's going on?
Caleb had 3-4 set in his hand, and it went runner boat. But looks like David won with the straight. So again, the software's a little glitchy there, people. It doesn't catch everything. And Sean had the lock low. Oh, David has the low as well, so it's 3/4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it says it wins high and low. So
Yeah.
he's gotten 3/4.
Yeah.
Sean had it.
But Caleb's hand looked like he had 3-4. So that's why it was
I see what
confusing.
you're saying.
Yeah.
He thought he had a full house.
It's what the screen see?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, he did. So it looks like, he folded it.
How
If he folded it, then it's just David has 3/4. If he didn't fold it, then
he folded because Dave win. Because I don't know.
I guess he thought that he might have had the bigger full house.
That's a weird fold. It's a weird fold.
When you put it in and your full house is no good.
What do you hope? He was calling with the 2 pair on the turn. He didn't have a straight or anything.
Yeah. So yeah, Tim says he didn't fold. He won the high.
Caleb won or David? Because the screen said that David actually won. Okay. Thank you, Slums. Appreciate it. Because we're seeing what you guys see. We can't even see what happens out there. And sometimes, like you said, the software is a little glitchy. Said he won the low. Oh, David did lose. He's shaking his head there. He can't believe he lost on the river.
Yeah. So I mean.
Yeah.
He chopped the low.
That's why I was curious. I'm like.
So Caleb had the high and David chopped the low with the other guy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
There we go. Jack 8-4.
Caleb with straight draw. We got David with the nut flush draw. and a backup low draw with the ace 3.
Some big hands. You got D-Mac. He's got nut low draw. Caleb actually has a wrap. He needs 7 through a queen.
Sean has a 10 to block the with the possible blockers. There's only one other 10. Actually, 10s are gone.
Yep, but he hits it though. So Caleb just turns the nuts, and
David called. David called with the nut flush draw with the ace 3 backup. D-Mac called.
Oh, he turned a set of 9s, so he turned a huge chance.
This big pot right here.
Set of 9s with the nut low draw.
Ooh.
And that's going to be all D-Mac.
That is D-Mac.
And here's what's really gross for David. He actually makes a full house, too. He has 8s full of 4s. So he might have thought he got real lucky.
He bet 100. D-Mac is definitely he just calls.
Dang it.
He just calls.
And then
I thought D-Mac would raise. Maybe he's afraid of the pocket jacks.
Yeah.
Does Caleb find a call, too?
I think David's going to think he won, but he's going to see the bad news.
D-Mac has a bigger boat.
He's going to see 9s full.
9s full. Yeah. So D-Mac wins that hand with 9s full. No low.
Gross hand. As his hand tends to be.
That river is brutal out there. And Hold'em and in PLO. Actually, really any game you play, especially draw games. Texting the wife right now.
If you got to go, man, you're good. I'll finish it off from here. But
I'm actually enjoying myself.
No, I know. I figured you were.
Hey, if I don't play, I might make this a regular thing. Tell my wife I can't work Thursday nights, but I can do the stream.
There you go.
I enjoy the game that much. When I first got here, I'm like, they have a stream? But I'm actually, you know what? It's actually pretty cool. I have friends from up north that watch it, too.
Yes.
Especially on Facebook, there's my picture on there. It looks like I'm not a very happy camper. It looks like I'm not concentrating. I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I look at the pot. It's not a very flattering picture, that's for sure. Yeah, let me bring it up on Facebook and show you.
Barbara has a royal flush draw.
Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, you look fine, man. You're being a little too self-critical on yourself.
I'm looking very serious. Royal flush draw.
Royal flush draw for Barbara. She could shut
the 10 of spades gone? Nope, the 10 of spades is not gone yet that we see.
No, the 10 of spades is on the board.
Oh, and the
needs,
jack of spades.
She needs the jack of spades. Yeah, jack of spades would shut the hand out for her. And she's all in. I don't blame her.
I would get it in there, too.
Straight draw, flush draw.
Straight draw, flush draw, yeah. It folded. D-Mac fold, yep. So it looks like it's just Barbara and
Sean, right?
Yep. And Barbara is
she lost queens and threes.
Queens and threes for Sean.
Is gonna be
queens and threes.
Yeah.
So Sean wins again.
Sean Yep, he's gonna win that one.
She had a lot of outs and nothing came about.
Yeah, she definitely had the best draw.
Let's see if she's. Yeah, it looks like she's done. So we're down to 6 players. 6 players.
That's you, Chuck. Get in there, coach. Let's talk to Lorenzo. Do we get any people to join the stream? No? Seat open.
There's 2 seats open. I don't know. That's why the wife is texting me. So if I had gotten on at 7.
Do I get in this game right now, guys? Do I just go for it?
You can.
I know.
I'll take care of the stream. Go ahead and jump in if you want.
To get in this?
If you wanna, just to get it on the play. Go ahead.
I'll get in.
How do we shut your mic off?
I think it's this one.
All right, let's go. I got it. Go ahead and get in. Okay, there you go. All right. We're down to 6 players. I was on the list. Matt got off the list because he was doing a live stream. So I am going to do it by myself. So this is a 1, 2, and then a 5 come in. So it'll cost $5 to get to start. Just makes things simpler. And if you do play Congress, it is part of the Road to Vegas because it's done by hours. And the tournaments as well. If you place in the top of the tournaments, noontime is a little less. You get like 3,000 for first, where the nighttime tournament, you get 6,000 points. Let's see here. Sean and Caleb going head to head. Let's see who bets first. Sean bets. Oh, Caleb bet 25. Sean just called. 7. The 7 comes. Sean has the nuts right now. Caleb hits his set. And he has the backup low with the deuce. Did they just go it all in? Yep. So it's an all-in hand. Caleb raised his set of 3s or 7s. Caleb's laughing. I don't know if Sean flipped. He did. He flipped over his 7s. Let's see what this river is.
It's hard for you to have the nuts when I have that.
Let's see what this river is. It's a 3. Caleb wins with his full house. Caleb wins. 7s full. And then neither of them have a low. Actually, Sean, does it say Sean has quads? Oh, it's showing the hand. I'm a little confused there. Looks like Caleb won that hand. Again, the stream sometimes is a little off. Hey, if you're out there, send some messages. Send some messages. Do a check-in. I know Ross checked in. Timmy Slums is checking in. With some people, someone called Dawson, the Silver Fox. Got Taylor out there. Jerry. Wondering who Lego is. Oh, maybe Lego is our streamer from... No, it says... I was wondering if he was our streamer from Twitch. But it says YouTube, so... What do we have here? We got any flush draws. D-Mac has a small draw. Scott has the king high flush draw. Caleb's betting his 10 high. Oh, Caleb flopped a straight flush. Caleb flopped. Scott's not going anywhere. D-Mac has a 6 high flush. Caleb flopped the queen high straight flush. Sean checks. D-Mac checks. See how much Caleb bets here. Did he say, or is he just grabbing chips? Looked like he bet 75. 75. Oh, 175. Possibly more. Scott's not going anywhere with the king high flush. Sean fold. D-Mac folded his 6 high. It's definitely going, especially if the ace comes. Nope, Caleb has it. Caleb has the best. So there's no way Caleb's losing. He's got the straight flush. One of the biggest pots of the night right there.
Wow, flop straight flush.
With them. I mean, I saw I had the nut flush, and I said, holy shit, I have the straight flush too.
Yeah, you don't really want it.
Caleb flopped the straight flush. $1,500 pot there, guys. $1,500. Scott thought he was good. He didn't know Caleb actually had the ace as well. So Caleb could not lose that hand. The only way he could lose it if the turn was a low draw, but he didn't. Nothing like flopping and know you can't be beat because you're holding the ace and the 10, so no one else could have the royal. This game's crazy sometimes. It's beautiful. Here we go. Luck Districts, D-Mac, 100, David, 70, Dawson.
I'm just a better player.
Caleb got real lucky there. I don't know why he was so far down, but maybe because he was down a little bit. But Caleb flopping the straight flush. Sean 3-bet with the ace queen 6-4-4. D-Mac called. It's only $5 to call. Caleb's definitely calling. Scott might be a little on tilt. I don't know. That was a tough one.
Could have, but what fun is that?
Right now, Sean's got a 6-high flush. Everyone checks. Sean's betting the $20 with his flush draw.
You know what? I'll play like a nit. I'll play how you want.
Caleb folds. Scott folds. Sean takes down another pot.
Two there.
Another pot.
There's still a turn in the river, buddy.
Looks like we got another 45 minutes. Time-wise, for us it'll be an hour because we're on a 15-minute delay. Two of spades exposed. So what will happen is the card will be the burn card, and the last card on top will go to Sean, and the two of spades will be the burn card. Two of spades. I wonder what card Sean would have had ace deuce. I wonder what card he got instead. But he folded. Dawson calls with his 9. Caleb has the world for draws. He flops a set of 5s. Dawson has an 8-7 low draw. Dawson folds. Let's see if D-Mac calls. D-Mac has an ace-7. Let's see what the river card is. The turn card.
I check.
They go check, check. Let's see what that river card is. It's a queen. Queen. Scott has a boat. Did he re-raise? No, he just called, it looks like. No, he did raise. He raised to 80. Caleb's wondering if his full house is better. He's got no law draw. He calls. Scott is going to win with queens full of 6s. Queens full of 6s. Runner, runner for Scott.
Oh, yeah, nice hand. Blockers, they say.
Feel free to reach out, guys.
Blockers, my ass.
Should have ate before I came. But I wanted to get here in case there was a seat open. looks like Matt might make an appearance because he was talking in here.
These ships are on lockdown, Scott.
Not yet. Probably be in another 5 minutes. He had to go get chips and stuff.
Huh? Maybe like 1,000.
Lorenzo doing a good job with our technical stuff. He puts in a lot of hours doing all this stuff. We're very grateful for him. And he hates when we bring in the pizza because it makes him crave it. He does not eat pizza. He does not. He's straight vegan. I couldn't do it. No way.
100% vegan. I have 5 damn cards.
What do we got? We have Dawson has the world right now. He's got a wheel draw. He's got the ace high flush draw. Caleb's got a 7-6 without the flush draw. Scott has 2-3, so he's got the second low. David has 2 pair. So right now we have Sean, D-Mac, Scott, and Dawson. They check. River. Jack 4 right now. D-Mac has a boat. Let's see what Scott has. Scott, check. Does D-Mac bet? D-Mac bets 100. D-Mac bets 100. He's not going to find any callers there. He is going to take that pot down. He had the boat. Jack's full of 4s. Jack's full of 4s there. It is a crazy game. Some people get mad at the river, but that's why there's 5 cards. You never know what can happen. Like earlier, runner. The hand that David had, he had the straight, and he got rivered by a boat, Caleb's boat.
Exactly. Yeah. I played too many damn hands. I can't help myself. I think of all the straight.
2 open seats. Come on in. Like I said, when there wasn't any open seats, a lot of the players went into the tournament. That's what happens often. That's what happened last week. I got here a little too late, and there was only 5 people on the list, so I jumped in the tournament as well. Scott is open-ended, or belly buster.
Can I get a water?
Sean, top pair. Caleb checking his low. Caleb has some outs now.
Scott, what are you doing?
He's got the 2-5. Scott's betting his jacks. Let's see if Sean calls. Sean does call. He's got the wheel draw. There's only 2 more 3s out there. See if the 3 comes. What's up, Kyle? What's going on, buddy? I think Matty stepped out. He's going to try to actually play. So we'll see what's going on. Let's see if Scott continues. Scott continues. Hits his set on the river. Hits his set of jacks. Sean folds. Caleb's not calling. He's got a pair of 3s. Scott wins. He bet the turn, which is an interesting bet with his pocket jacks. Oh, he actually got the straight. Excuse me. The jack on the river, so there's 2 outers on the river, and he got it. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, Matty said, there's like when you have a lot of people. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. Haven't had a lot of people respond, but I do appreciate it. This is my first stream, and it's quite interesting. I hear Rhino and Patty Mac talk often. Matt does it. I know Smokey has done it. Reese. So it's quite a lot. It's pretty interesting. Trying to find things to talk about. That's the hard part. I know Matt is getting chips, so he should be on any minute now. Again, we're watching this as you guys are. There's nothing. We do not know what's going on, which is good. That way you can't tell all the players what they're doing. Dawson has ace, jack, 6, deuce, deuce. He's got a pretty good hand. He's only single suited, though, with the ace, jack, 6, double deuce. Caleb 3-bet 10, 9, 9, 8, 7. And he flopped the world. He flopped the world. But David has the higher flush. Caleb continues. Caleb continues. He's going to have a few callers. Dawson folded his low draw. Some people aren't folding that. Right now, Scott's ahead. Scott's ahead. They check. And the king of clubs comes. And Scott is going to be your winner. King of clubs. Scott wins. Wonder if Caleb makes a bet. Caleb does. And Scott folds. Caleb bets. Caleb bets his 10.
But it's a good looking hand. I would still raise.
You go, Caleb. Caleb's always interesting to play with because you never know. Just like Sean, you never know what they're going to have. Want to get Brad back on this. He made it interesting. But he said he retired. He jokes about it. He's like, I'm like, you going to play the stream again? He's like, no way. He's like, I retire from that. He'll play it on DC, but he won't play the stream when it's all. Yes. Sean and Caleb. And then Scott's another one. Sometimes you just don't know. It's very enjoyable with like everyone on the table. It's very enjoyable to play with them. It's funny hearing comments from in here because we don't know what's going on. Just like when Nick responded earlier, he responded even though we didn't see the hand. He's like, "You guys will see." He was double suited with the aces on the flop, and it became runner boat for Sean with the queen jack. It went runner queen jack, and it gave Sean the boat. Queens full of jacks. Scott has the second nuts here. So does Dawson. They have each other, so I wonder if Dawson's going to raise. Yeah, they chop. It's a chop. Full house. Oh, I guess Scott. Did Scott fold? Again, the software is a little glitchy sometimes. The card read is not 100%, but played a lot with Scott. He is fearless, that's for sure. Sometimes, oh, there's Maddie. Maddie sat down. Let's see what goes on, what happens. He was talking in the end. He's like, he saw the open seat. He's like, you take it. I'm like, no, you go right ahead. I'd want to play the full 3 hours. I wouldn't want to go in with an hour ahead. But that's just me. Alrighty, Caleb just called, Dave folds, Scott calls. 7665. Scott has pocket ace, Matt folds his first hand. Sean is double suited with Broadway draw and 6 deuce. D-Mac just checks. All right, Sean has flopped the straight, the king high straight. Do we have flush draws? Scott has the nut flush draw. So, really any diamond, unless it pairs the board. But do we have any Dawson? Dawson has 2 pair. He's probably folding. Sean raised it. Try to get the flush draws out. Everyone folds. Scott's just going to either raise or call. So here he just called. Did Scott fold the same? That's what, Sally, that's what it looked like. So, like I said, the software might be a little off. So sometimes the software doesn't read it 100%. Scott has the nut flush draw, and he calls the $200 bet and the 3. So right now, Scott's going to check. Scott's going to check. And Sean bet, and Scott folded. Yeah, Sally, it did look like he folded the same boat, but I don't think if he's there, he's folding a boat. Because the only thing that is beating him is pocket aces. So the chances of him folding there is very, very slim to none. That's why sometimes unless you see their personal their hand, sometimes it doesn't. You can't really tell. But I still love that we have the live stream. Like I said, again, Lorenzo does an awesome job. He sometimes he'll come in the morning and he starts really early, and there's actually a lot to it. The other day we carried the ladder that's like 30 feet tall. We carried it out so he could put a camera out over the room. Let's see. Matt folds 86643. Caleb King. Oh, he just calls here. I expect Caleb to raise that. No more kings. All right, this is an interesting hand here. Scott has straight draws with the flush draw. D-Mac flops the straight with the possible straight flush draw. 7 of diamond comes. There'll be fireworks. Caleb defiantly puts 25 bucks down. Up. D-Mac has the 7, so he's got the 10-7. So the 6 of diamonds, there would be fireworks. Because Scott has the blockers. So right now the low is ace deuce. D-Mac bets out, looks like 75 to 90 bucks. Might even be 100. So right now D-Mac does still have the nuts for the high. Caleb has the king high flush draw with the low draw, and he folds. David calls because he has the same jack 10 with the low draw. D-Mac showed his hands, and the 5 of diamonds comes. It's going to be a chop. David has the ace 3. D-Mac has the... What? Okay, that's just again that was another hand. I don't know, D-Mac. It appears that D-Mac did not have the higher straight. So David had the higher straight plus the ace 3 low, I think it was. Ace 3, ace 4 low. Yeah, for newcomers, this game can be very confusing. They're like 8 low, what does that mean? It takes a lot of watching. There are YouTube videos you can watch to learn the game. That's for sure. Or go sit down and play a DC game and buy in for $100, and you can learn for $100 a scratch ticket. Get your feet soaking wet right at the beginning. All right, Caleb calls a 10. Let's see. No pocket aces at this time. We got 3 aces out, only 1 ace available, and there it is. So Caleb checks his low draw. Scott bets out his 2 pair. Sean has top 2 pair. He's not going anywhere. D-Mac folded. Caleb called. David fold. So 3 players, players to the turn. Right now, Caleb has the nuts with the redraw to the higher straight. Scott bet 20. I wonder if Caleb raises here. Caleb said pot. Caleb said pot, so we got to see if Scott calls. Because right now, Scott has a 6-3 low, top, bottom pair, and Sean folds too. So Caleb takes it down. He had the wheel. The wheel is the ace, deuce, 3, 4. Okay, thank you, Gilbert. Okay, that's what's tough. Sometimes the reader doesn't. Sometimes we miss stuff. There's no Mike Sexton here. This is my first time, guys. No Mike Sexton, Alon McCurran. Largest pots. Sean and Nick. Where winner Sean, he got, that's the, oh, it's Nick, not Scott. This is the big hand right here where, again, the Queen Jack, and it went runner, Queen Jack for Sean to get a boat. Sean just calls with his pocket 8. I thought he would raise here. Flops a set. Sean flops a set. He's going to bet this. Bets out 25. Caleb thinks he's not calling with a 6-5. D folds. Sean takes it down with a set of aces. Do you play the tournament, Gilbert? Or are you out coaching? Coaching your girls. If you do like this game and you want to commentate, let us know. I absolutely love. Like I said, the 4 cards kind of boring, but 5 cards, 6 card, coaching. There you go. I absolutely love. Sean raises to 10. That's like a straddle. He straddled to 10, so he does have the option to re-raise at the end. David calls. Scott calls. Matt calls. Sean is going to check his option. So again, David, a lot of pocket aces out there today. Again, flops a set. Matt flops the wheel. Excuse me, he does not. No one flopped that. The biggest hand right now is the set of aces with a lot of redraws. David bets the 20, 2 callers. Now Scott has a set of queens with the 6 deuce redraw. Up, Dave checks. All right, set of aces is going to take the high, and right now the 6 deuce of Scott's. See if Scott bets. Scott's going to bet the pot. He bets 100. Sean's not, he's folding. It's interesting to see if David calls here with the set of aces. He does not. He does not. It's hard to call when you don't have the 2-5. The 2-5. If he had called, he would have won with the set of aces, and Scott would have had the 6 deuce. Shout out to Q for dealing this. I know Paul had signed up for it. I don't think he could make it. And I don't hear him, so I don't think he's here. Ha 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 ha. Calling everybody trash. You trash, right? Right, Paul? That's his saying, guys. That's his saying. He don't matter who you are. He always says it. Good times. A lot of friendly people here down at Poker House Fort Worth, right on the Wilshire Creek, Wilshire Street, right next to Walmart, if you've never been here. We have a noon tournament. We have a nighttime tournament. Ooh, Sean has a straight flush draw. Queen of hearts. Queen of hearts would be fireworks right now. Caleb bets $30 with 2 pair. $30. Dawson calls. He has the same 2 pair. Queen of hearts, right? Nope, 4. So Scott has a redraw to a flush. Let's see if continue betting. Scott checks, so we get a check to the river. We get a free river card. It is a 6. So 9. Who's got a straight? Caleb has the ace 3. Dawson has 2 pair. Dawson has the 2 pair. Caleb's thinking of betting. Flips over his. Caleb had the 7. Oh, Caleb, excuse me. Caleb got the straight with the 7-3. And he has the ace 3 for the low. Surprised he didn't bet there. He must have been. Think you missed a bet there, Caleb. But what do I know? You're the pro. Chat is trying to connect, so messages can't be set. Little bit of black screen right now. It'll connect again. There we go. So right now, D-Mac is the biggest winner, and then David, Sean, Matt. Two players are no longer here. And we did have an open seat. Matt sat in. We actually had 2 open seats. Matt sat down. Sean. So you're our Twitch guy. If I see you in O Block, it's on. Sight, Sean. Are you personal friends with him? Or are you just trying to taunt him? Ah, there you go. He stole you. Sean stole your tuition. Now you're never making it out of the trenches. I like that. I like that. Oh, we got 2 people on stream now. We got Broken Back 123, and then we got another dude that has not responded. D-Mac flops a set of aces with a 7-deuce low. Scott has a 4-5 low. D-Mac's always betting there. Scott's calling. Dawson's not calling. He's going bye-bye. Now Scott has the flush draw with the 5-4. So Scott right now has the low. D-Mac has the set of aces with the flush draw. Right now it's a chop. See if there's a scare card. The Jack. So someone could have Broadway. Wonder if D-Mac has a continuation bet. He bets out 25 just to see where he stands. We're going to have a chop pot. Scott has the 5-4. D-Mac has a set of aces. All right, another half hour, folks. If you're out there, check in. A few players have. Does Sean know who you are, Broken? Broken Back 1, 2, 3. Does Sean know who you are? I'm going to tell him he stole your tuition. Sean is definitely fearless. That's for sure. He'll find out. Okay, there you go. I hope you ain't that serious, my man. Oh. Never thought I'd be commentating on a live stream. This is quite the thing. Move to Texas and do a live stream. Go figure. Been here like 15 months and I absolutely love it now. Matt calls 10 with the Jack 10, 10, 4 deuce. Sean 3 bets to 50. Double suited with the lock, with basically a wrap for the low. See if Caleb calls. I think Caleb finds a fold for 50. Oh, he calls. That's an interesting call there. He's another one that's fearless, is Caleb. Ooh. Dawson has the flush draw with the Broadway draw. Matt, bad move. Nah. I love poker in this Texas. Where I'm from, I worked at a casino. It was such a plague. So glad I'm in a poker room. And it helps that I only live 2 miles away. All right, D-Mac has a set. Dawson now has the nuts. And he went all in. Dawson went all in for 112. D-Mac is calling with a set of 9s. Are they going to flip him over? I know Dawson likes... Ooh. D-Mac wins. 9's full. 9's full. Am I talking too loud, Lorenzo? I tend to talk loud.
What do they say?
My wife hates it.
What box?
Looks like we're down to, again, 5 players. We got 5 players left. D-Mac is definitely the big winner right now. David and then Sean. That river card is brutal, dudes and ladies. That river card is brutal. But again, that's why there's 5 cards and not 3. Sean with the King, Jack, Jack, 7-6. Matt, Ace, 10, 9, 9, 5. They have a lot of each other's outs. D-Mac bets out with his set of queens. We got a fold from Caleb. Scott has a ace king, 1 pair of kings. Don't know if Sean calls here. Sean did call. D-Mac is still ahead. Let's see if Sean takes a stab here. Sean has a blocker of the jack. Sean asked what the pot is. He bets out 105. D-Mac calls with his set of... Oh, it's actually, excuse me, only $80. D-Mac calls. Scott's thinking about calling. And he folds. Right now, D-Mac is ahead. Jack on the river would be interesting. It's an 8. D-Mac is still top. And he checks. Shows his queens. Sean mucks.
Just one more bullet, one more pot. One more. You representing Ace-Jack?
If you'd like to sit down, we run in this game every Thursday. We had a list of probably, I think, like 14. I was actually on that list. It got filled right away.
He didn't pay. He just has he has a bluff catcher. Go ahead.
We did have a full table, and then we lost Martine and then Barbara. Actually, Nick was the first. He took a beat with a runner in a boat.
I don't blame you.
And then Martine and then Scott.
Scott, you got to needle him. Thank you very much, Scott. You got to get him.
Sean and Scott. Oh, Blaze Shifty. Thank you for commenting. We've been trying to figure out who. We got Broken Back and then Blaze Shifty. Good shout out there. Oh, Sean says I'm at 3.9. What are you doing, Tuck? The chip count is incorrect. No brag there, Sean.
Very possible with the hands I play.
Did you see Breckenback's comments?
Let me skip in my pot, buddy.
Scroll above if you can see it. Him and Blazy Shift are talking on Twitch. Broken Back Poker? No, it's like Crazy Eights. You ever play that when you were a kid? Got to check around. Let's see what we got here. We got flush draws. We got low draws. We got. No one has flush draw. That's surprising. David has the blocker with the ace of diamonds by itself. And we have a check. We have a check. Sean thinking about it. Oh, Sean has the flush draw and a straight draw. And an 8 with eight of diamonds would give him the straight flush. Crazy H, right? Oh, Sean gets the straight flush on the river. The 8 of diamonds. What's D-Mac thinking? D-Mac folds. Caleb thinking about it. Is he going to try to re-raise Sean with the nuts? Back home when I was a kid, we played a game called 45s, very similar to Hearts. There's you have your suits, things like that. Books, things like that. Spades, kind of like spades, but spades you got. I don't know if you've ever played 45s. That's quite the game as well. So I've been playing cards ever since I was 5 and 6. I actually love playing.
Such a bad position.
What does David have? David has a 6 deuce low. Can David find a call here? He's got 2 pair with the 6 deuce. He folds.
That's a bad spot.
Matt folds, and he shows the straight flush.
What was your low?
That's the second straight flush we've had today.
356. You think he's scooped? 356 is good.
Second straight flush.
No, I had ace deuce, so it would have been 8, 7, whatever.
And those are special cards. They have like little chips in them.
No, it's only a call.
They are a little thicker to shuffle. So you have to get used to them. I've tried. I just don't really have a lot of big interest on dealing the live stream, but if they needed me to, I can.
Checked it all the way down.
I'd be like the backup of the backup.
The good old aces limp check. Yeah, no.
Yeah, where I'm from, they had a casino and they had table games and stuff. I'm so glad I don't have to deal carnival games down here. Straight up poker, all variants, love it. Even that crazy double, the Deuces Wild game on Tuesday night.
I can't. He goes against everything in me.
I flopped a 5 of a kind with 8 deuce. 2 hands later, I flopped 6s. Then you're pretty good at it, right? It's easy when you flop 5 of a kind and the guy turns aces full. One guy had aces 3 times and lost with pocket aces, with getting a set. But one hand, right after the first break, I turned a royal flush with spades. The guy John with the big, he's a bigger guy, beard, really nice guy. The ace of diamond comes. He had 2 outs on the river. The ace of diamond comes and gives him a diamond flush. So we actually chopped a royal flush in a tournament. How crazy is that? You both have a royal, and you chop in a tournament. Because you can't do that on a regular hold'em, but the Deuce is Wild. It changes the aspect of the game, that's for sure, guys. If you want a variant of games, I recommend it. It's quite changes things up. The only night we do not have a tournament, actually can't say that because we did the sit and go, but only night we do not have tournament is on Monday nights. We do have our noon free roll every day, 7 days a week. And then at 6:30, 7 o'clock, we do have different tournaments. Again, Tuesday night is Deuces Wild. Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday is our bomb pot, which every level change, we have a bomb pot. We did just change the structure, so we did get rid of the 500s as well as the hundreds at the first break, which will make things a lot easier. Kind of makes sense. And then on Thursday and Saturday, we have our regular Hold'em tournaments. And you can get in free. Just have to pay membership. If you don't have the membership, you can get. Again, if you do come in and it's your first time, tell them Patty Mac sent you. They'll let you in for free. And also, membership is free to first responders and veterans, which is a great thing. We do have quite a lot of veterans in here, myself included. Interesting here. We've got Caleb with the nut flush draw, with the 7-do redraw. D-Mac with 2 pair, with the whale draw. Thank you, Blaze. Appreciate that. Marine Corps. My service wasn't as bad as that. Not bad, I say easy. As hard as theirs. The Army, I was in the Navy. I was surrounded in a big old boat, they call it. I was on a cruiser, which had 6,000 people. So I was protected by a lot of big old metal. So my service was easy compared to your dad. One of my good friends, Howard, he was in the Army, and they saw a lot of stuff over there. Okay, Caleb has the nut flush. Let's see if anyone bets. They really can't. No one has a straight. Caleb bets pot. Oh, Caleb is all in. Oh, that pot was much bigger than I thought. D-Mac bet 100 on the river. Caleb went all in for 649. Actually, with this game, it's everything except for the whites. The odd whites, it does not come into play. If you're not familiar with that. That's why you'll see a person go all in and they still have the whites behind. Matt helping the dealer out, move the buttons. Oh, Scott had the straight. Jack's, with the King Jack. I didn't even know he was in the hand. Oh, Scott called. Looks like we're going to have the last hand coming up very shortly, guys. Actually, I'll be streaming, or I'll talk for another 15 minutes. The actual time stream or game ends at 10 o'clock. But again, we're on a 15-minute delay. All right, Matt has low draw. No good?
No, we're fine.
Oh, okay.
It's over.
Oh, it's over. That's why, yeah.
It's over. I'm back.
Don't comment. Great. You see that straight flush that Sean had? That's the second straight flush that we've had tonight.
Yeah.
Sean wins with pocket deuces. Pocket deuces, Sean wins. We have Matty back because the game's done. He'll just comment on the stream. He won't tell you what happened.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. Is your mic on over here?
Should be.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just don't know how any of that works.
Yeah, it's on.
We found out we have Blaze Shifty and Broken Back people on Twitch.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Still trying to figure. I don't know who they are. If we scroll up, you'll see comments to Sean.
Yeah.
He said, he goes to Sean. Sean is an op. If I see you on O Block, it's sight on, Sean. He's like, you stole my tuition. Now I'm making out in the trenches. Been some interesting hands. Some tight folds. And then Dawson had that. That was a tough hand.
So this is where I raised a 40 right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scott calls. I think he's on tilt.
On tilt?
Well, he had the straight.
Yeah.
He had the straight. Ooh. Maddie has 2 pair with the flush draw.
That's my name, 2 pair Matty.
Yeah, Scott bets. Maddie push it here? Or does he just smooth call? You did re-raise. There we go. I like the re-raise here. Top 2 pair, not a club flush draw. Actually, you have 3 pair.
I do have 3 pairs.
You have 3 pair here. Scott has draws. Scott has a little more chips than you, I think.
Oh, yeah, he's got the cover, for sure. Yeah, he's got the inside wrap here.
Yeah. Let's see what happens on the turn.
He hits it straight.
Ooh. You have the flush draw, and he hits his straight, and the rest of it goes in.
Yeah, puts it all in. We just table the hands.
Oh, you just found it? That's cool.
Yeah.
What part of the state are you from? The country are you from? We randomly found this stream.
Well, welcome, guys.
Yeah, hey, it's cool
Glad
that
you're
you're coming, you know. We do have one guy that watches on stream. We just don't know who he is. And your comment about the tuition, that's pretty funny not knowing. All right. Scott rebuy. Tennessee. Reaching out from Tennessee. There you go.
What part of Tennessee?
I drove through Tennessee to get here from New Hampshire when I moved here 15 months ago.
Tennessee is not a very tall state, but it's a very wide state.
Yeah, it took a while because my friend said he knew a shortcut, and that was not a shortcut. Though we did go to Memphis, and they do have buses that people drive around on and do some kind of shows, if you know what I'm talking about.
Memphis is on it's on the very west side of Tennessee, right?
Yes. That was quite the interesting. We stopped for some food and rest, and they had buses around, like party bus. I came over to Twitch. Okay, there you go. Blank man. All right. No one has anything. Scott's ahead right now. Oh, Tim, you blank man. Okay.
Yeah, that's Slums right there.
Yeah, what's up, Slums? What's up?
Yes.
We got 2 other people that are. One is from Tennessee. I don't know where the other dude is from.
Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
They said that. Hey Tim, they said they found it randomly. The stream on Twitch, and they're from Tennessee. Matt played a little bit, came back. He's in the comment inbox. He's not giving away secrets though.
No secrets. But yeah, we wrapped it up. So obviously we were on delay. So we're done in real time. But I'm here.
Yeah, we got another 12 minutes. You out of work? You still at work?
I do want to see what because I had to go to the restroom, but I want to see what this hand was that I folded right here.
Yeah, Sean got out too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So what did I have here? I probably had a huge hand that they didn't see it.
You fold.
Yeah,
Sean, though, look at Sean fold. Sean had ace, deuce, 4, 10, I think.
Oh, that's what. No, that's Scott. That's Scott.
No, what Scott had ace, deuce in his hand. Or, I mean, Sean.
Gotcha.
No flush draws.
David has 2 pair of kings and threes, but nobody has spades.
Surprise.
All spades on this flop.
I think Sean had the ace blocker on this on the left to see what he had there. Scott wins that hand. Looks like he bought in for a little more. Sometimes that's what you got to do in this game. And there's Matty with the straddle, $10.
Always straddling. Push the action whenever I can.
Do we allow the button straddle on this Congress?
You can only do it on the.
Okay, forward.
It's for this,
Oh, because of software, that's right. Be interesting to see what Sean has for this hand as well.
Yeah, I think this is the last hand he misses when he comes back.
See what he has. Sean, again, ace, 6, 3, deuce, deuce.
Even the hands he's not here for, he's catching monsters.
He flops, he gets the nice hands even when he's not here.
Exactly.
Let's see what the flop would have been and see if the rich get richer. I would have flopped 2 pair. He didn't have a 4. But he did have double deuce. I talked about the Deuces Wild tournament.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And how I was in the hand right after the first break, and I turned the royal, and then John, the big scruffy guy with the gray beard, he riveted the diamond royal. I had the spade royal. He riveted the diamond royal.
It's a nasty.
You chopping a royal. That never happens.
Never happens, but until it happens.
That was an interesting game. I might play it again at some point. I don't know. Sean would have had a boat.
Yeah. I think he would have. He had ace 3, didn't he?
Yeah, ace 3.
Got nut low for Caleb and flush for D-Mac.
Oh, D-Mac, no. D-Mac won. He had the 5. Yeah, he got a sweeper.
No, it wasn't a sweeper because
Oh, 2-4. The 2-4. Lock low, yeah.
D-Mac had his second best low. He had 5-2.
Yeah. Again, shout out for Lorenzo. Doing an amazing job with all the technical stuff.
Every day.
Even with the that's what I said.
Every day.
He's here early in the morning. Comes in and checks things out and makes sure the software's running right. Trying to get it right because sometimes it's off, but he's really done a lot. Trying to get the right angles, make sure the readers are riding right. Communicating with the dealer.
It's a lot of troubleshooting, you know.
Yeah.
Working out the technical aspect of it. Does a great job though. What's going on?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure because
Yeah, no, my mic's working.
yeah.
Guys, appreciate we're wrapping this up now. Probably to the last 2 or 3 hands.
Look at Sean again. Ace deuce.
Sean, I mean,
He's had so many good hands.
he's playing well, but he definitely, as far as just like
He's just
starting
running
hands,
luck.
I mean, starting hands, he's definitely had some very, very decent, above average starting.
He's got
hands.
kings right now with the lock low. He's got the wrap on the low right now.
That's right. You can't lose.
He could tie it
Yeah.
unless he pairs up. Then the 5 deuce.
If he double pairs, he could lose it, but other than that, he's good to win.
How many 5s? There's according to this, there's only 2 more 5s.
Yeah, I mean, his hand's humongous. He's got nut flush draw. He's got a wrap on the low draw. Top pair already.
And again, another pot he takes down.
Yeah. I folded that one. I had to fold that one.
Looks like the game is over, so they're trying to redraw to see who goes to get to sit down. Again, they won't be able to come in. They'll only be able to come in 500. Tomorrow, that changes, especially on the 1-3. You can come in for 75% as a stack. 75%, guys. Things are changing up.
We're going to mix and match it a little bit, for sure.
A lot of players have asked. They resisted for a while, but the players wanted it, and so that's what we're doing. The 1-2 will not have a button or a straddle, so there will be no DC button, which will be great for Patty Mac's game because we have a lot of noontime players that enjoy playing. Just some of the aggressiveness they just don't care for. Let's see what Sean has. He's got the 5-3 for wheel draw plus no flush draw. No flush draws out there.
Scott has a wrap all the way to the 8.
Yeah. D-Mac flopped a set. Let's see if he raises here. Oh, he just calls.
Wow. Somebody folded it. I'm surprised they folded that wrap. I had ace-5 this hand. I got really upset with it, too.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew I had half his power and gave it away.
D-Mac has a flush draw.
No, D-Man made 7's full. 7's full deuces.
Oh, 7's full.
And then Caleb, he thinks about it, and he thinks about this, and he's got it, though. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have given him his full.
He's got the ace-6. The ace-6. He's thinking about it. He's showing his 2-pair. He doesn't want to show his backup low draw. He's folding. He's just showing Q his hand. He can't think he's good here with the 7-6.
He's not. He knows his high is no good. He's debating if his ace-6 is good.
Yeah.
Or not good. That's all he's thinking about. He knows.
He's very.
He knows his high is no good ever.
He is a mathematical player. He thinks a lot about the math.
There's 7's full.
7's full.
Chop it up. He's got 61.
Sean had a smaller boat.
Yeah, Sean got.
Sean had the smaller boat, so Sean actually loses the hand. Surprised there wasn't a raise from D-Mac. Maybe he wanted. Maybe he didn't.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Maybe he wanted Caleb to call.
I think he did. You're right. You're right about that.
He just wanted more money in the pot.
It's not about the bet size. I don't know.
Looks like we're down to 1 or 2 last hands, everybody.
If it's a win or not.
We got 2 or 3 minutes left.
I come to the same conclusion.
And I guess Saturday we do have a game of a round of each.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I don't know the time on that, but I do come in at 7 that night, so I don't know if it'll still be going on. What time you leave on Sunday?
I think my flight's out. I think I fly out at like about 3 o'clock, so I'll probably land in Vegas about 4.
Okay, yeah.
So be out at 2, land at.
So the
4.
flight's not that long from here to Vegas.
From here, flying to Vegas from here is usually around 2 hours.
Because you lose an hour. From here you do.
So it's about a 2.5-hour flight. So basically, when you leave here, you arrive there about an hour later.
Okay.
So you kind of
Yeah. And then when you come back, you lose the.
You lose, yeah. When you come back, you basically, if you leave at like noon, you'll be back at like 4 or like 4 to 4:30.
Let's see if Scott bets his trips here. He bet pot. He's got a lot of outs here. And we got a fold. Shows us trip 6s, folds everything else. He had trip 6s with the 7, with the redraw, the straights and lows, and hour 45 minutes. Mr. Slums said, hour 45 minutes. All right. This could be possibly last hand.
They'll say it if it is. There it is.
Last hand.
Sean's down $4. Nah, okay, you're right. Sean was the winner tonight.
He said that's what he said when he commented on here. If you scroll up, he says that that's off. He said he had 3.9.
Yeah. I mean, no, he had way more than that for sure. But
Yeah.
I mean, I know he definitely did not lose today.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't even know what it says on mine, by the way. I have to look at it again, but I'll tell you exactly.
I will not drive Fly Spirit. I refuse.
Yeah, Spirit's tough, Tim. I mean, I'm all for cheaper flights.
I will not fly Spirit.
Spirit's a tough airline for me to fly as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Tim, we're big guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not fitting in that seat. Plus the service stinks. All right, what do we got here? We got straight draws, low draw,
And then Queens.
Scott and Caleb.
No, Caleb has 9s and 6s right now.
We got 2 pair, and it's a chop.
Yeah, made it straight and a low. It's gonna be
Actually, no 5.
No, but he's got straight though. He's got straight to the 10. Caleb does. He's using his 8.
Okay, yeah.
9. 6, 7, 8, 10.
First class. What is it, a trunk? Ooh, they made an inch on the seat. Thanks. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I might have to do this again because I actually had fun. I wish more people commented.
It'll be next time. We'll have more people join it probably because this is kind of a last minute thing. Wasn't for sure. Really? I had no.
So you buy it that day, Tim?
You buy it last minute. It's cheaper. Usually it's the reverse. If you buy it last minute, it's like usually way more.
Or do you buy it like ahead of time
No.
and it's cheaper? All right, guys. Signing out.
All right, I'll finish it off, man. We're good. I'm gonna do some announcements. And
Oh, okay. Here we go. Colin stays tight, aggressive. Matt, David, Nit.
I'm a knit for sure.
I'm a nit up there. When I play, I was a nit. All right.
In the hands, but all right, buddy. I'll finish it off.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Sorry, guys.
You're good. Oh man, there we go. All right, notable players. Unstoppable with Sean. Very, very true. Definitely did the best. Oh, yeah. That was a huge hand. He hit that runner jacks full of queens. I remember that one. See what other stats we have here. What's the rest of the stats closing out tonight? Luck distribution. I had a little bit of luck tonight. Look at that. It wasn't terrible. 34. It's not bad. Scott had 0. Caleb had 3. Sean had 6. That seems odd. I feel like Sean would have a little more luck than that. Yep. That's me. I booked a small profit tonight. Lucky. D-Mac did well. Sean did well. Caleb did well. D-Mac leading it through. Good job. Yay, 100. Well, what did I win? I won 125, actually. There's no way that's incorrect. Sean won more than that. David, I don't know what he was in for. He might have lost a little bit. He might have reloaded. Dawson lost 3. Barbara lost 3. Tough night for some people, for sure. Luck definitely factored into it. I want to take my time to appreciate Chuck and Lorenzo. Chuck did the bulk of the work tonight, doing commentary. Lorenzo, as always, does his everything. He wears many hats around this place. And yeah. What else we got going on? There's an aerial view from the rest of the room. And Lorenzo, what did I forget tonight? Anything else? Oh, here we go. Some more David Perkins, tree service. You guys need some trees trimmed or trees knocked out, and I'm sure he does more than that, but give him a call. Mulch and everything. Yeah, he does it all. And then what else we got? We probably got some more promotions here. And then Martin Infante, Three Kings Heating and Cooling, give him a call for all your commercial refrigeration needs. He had a little tough hands tonight as well. He was on the stream earlier tonight. But yeah, if you need anything done with in regards to that, give him a call. And once again, very happy 18th birthday to Kelly. This is Kelly Wells, Rhino's daughter. She turned 18 today, and it's her 18th birthday. So happy birthday to you, Kelly. Hope you had a great one. All right, man. What else is going on, buddy? Talk to me.
I'm back here up with these ad reads. Andy Bishop Cox.
AJ.
AJ, I believe that's his wife. Give him a call at 817-405-4698 for event design and decor. You don't want to be the guy that forgets his daughter's birthday or his anniversary or anything like that. And you don't want to show up with just some flowers. Make it big, make it special. Event design.
Road to Vegas.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of forgetting things, don't forget anytime you play here at Poker House, whether it's in a cash game or at a tournament, you have the possibility of qualifying for the Road to Vegas $10,000 main event seat. You can rack up chips simply by sitting at the cash table. You don't have to play crazy or anything like that. You can place in one of our noon or evening tournaments, rack up chips, and those will be your starting stacks for players. Seem to have fun with it.
It's been building every week, actually.
Yeah, Tuesday nights at 6:30, $1,000 guaranteed. Yeah, I know. Our $1,500 guaranteed bomb pot free roll tournament with bomb pot. Every Sunday and Friday night at 7 and Wednesday nights at 6:30. This is just straight hold'em with one bomb pot hand at the top of every single blind level. It's got our same entries as all of our other free rolls and some pretty good add-ons there at the break too. This is all hold'em, no bomb pots. $1,500 guaranteed. Thursday nights at 6:30. We just had one tonight, and Saturday night at 7. Again, it's got our same entries and add-ons as all of our other big evening tournaments, and that is going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thank you to everyone for tuning in.
Thank you to you, sir.
Here is the news that we have just agreed upon. We will be doing this Congress stream every other week. Our official hosts, so like Brad and Patty Mac, this will be called Sean's
Congress.
Big O.
Big O. All right.
Yeah, I brought up the Big O thing to him, and he was like, "No, that's awesome.
That's awesome. He's embracing it.
Call it Sean's Big O."
And hopefully, you guys, I'll come in and do some commentary occasionally if you want me to, and hopefully, we won't have to get in the game and play like I did tonight. But it got shorthanded, so I got.
If you play again, then you get more than 2 good hands to actually play with.
You saw that tonight,
yeah,
did you?
I was noticing. I would notice you'd make a call for like $10, get in there, and then it
fold immediately.
Fold immediately.
But
yeah.
you saw it doubled up one hand, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, there you go, bud.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good night.